Bands on the track.
SB on the beat.
How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seemed bright with solar vision. The whole court and the witness, nobody noticed missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with the solar image. Get to the court, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on the solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending. Ain't no need to study long if you gon' study wrong. Got me chasing the ghosts with no lovely bones. Blew a hustle anywhere but never hustle home. Mama pray for it so cause he ain't coming home. Watch you doctrine get demolished. Bluetooth dollars for YouTube scholars. I do for novice, not no stupid dollars. My new bravado make them hoop and holler. In the lead for the light breakers, Illuminati. You ain't doing nada and blue ain't bother. Can't be rolling with you with no stupid mind and no Candace Owens. I don't do Kamala. Free flowing up this new Kabbalah. Human in the garden, hit a human olive. And you can get this stick with no soup inside. Blue seat asylum on a Cuban island. My newest challenge is live a long life. Can't nobody live it for you. You gon' live your own life. Right place, wrong time. I'm in the valley where the bones dry. I prophesy to the bones rise. How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seemed bright with solar vision. The whole court and the witness, nobody noticed missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with the solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on the solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending. Wake up, Jacob, tell him it's urgent. Identify me by the blessings, never the curses. Walk on water, but I never submerging. You were goon on Zoom, but never in person. My verses merge with the ancient letters. My rating's good, but my rank is better. You soft as Wayne and baby's leather. If I bring my best, you can't do better. Local native, surrounded by the foreigners. The throne of David, the crown is Moorish. I can anoint the babies and crown the poorest. I'm rolling out, I found the forest. Lex told me keep a head and a leg up. Y'all rock with a tank at your head, bruh. Consul told me keep your bread up. Seeing solar at the door like Lambo. Yeah, I'm shooting for the top like Rick Berry. Sneaking baseline trying to Rick Parrish. This is where your talking points get perished. Just to be a champion like Chris Harris. How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seemed bright with solar vision. The whole court and the witness, nobody noticed missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with the solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on the solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending.
The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country. But you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he is a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar. And the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie.
Man, I've been rapping for a minute. I don't see how niggas hate on me. Swall boss, the greatest motherfucker should wait on it. Even if my album dropped 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 2 years from now, nigga. The Swall boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am, nigga, old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' know, I don't agree with it. Just add a couple of my hoes and come to be with it. Man, it's Swall boss. The reason why these niggas get hard off if 100 niggas die for this cause, it's a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga, but I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's why I'm off some 2-6 and moved out to Dub, bring some couple people from Phil. Now we know we love shit. Now they know they should quit trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your mind, ho, I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about the track, they wanna hear that shit. But when the ask to do a track, they don't hear that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know for the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the street, I ain't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, 'cause he don't pay, man.
Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, everywhere you go, you gotta kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is written in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? What brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry. That's very simplistic. Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic.
You see, they can't even take the
reality. I know they can't handle. You know, look. When you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it.
Think about it. Man, it's the boy Swab Boss Snapping Off Entertainment, SVDL and the AOI. Shout out to the fam bam, man. Shout out to Bingo on the track and Z on the cam. That's the Snapping Off fam. Shout out to Solar Mind, the commissioner, Solar Vision Debate League, the greatest debate league on earth. Now streaming here from the Argument League until Solar Vision Debate League gets back popping and the streets get back popping. But shout out to Knowledge Born Allah, Do the Knowledge Radio on YouTube. Shout out to the AOI, Gold Mountain, Brandon Bay, Ampu, Pro Black, Wicked, Radical, Ground Zero, and Hurricane Katrina. And shout out to the peers and the judges, who I'm hoping is picking up that we're over here and spreading the word. Shout out to the most important people in the world right now, man. The people of SVDL. As y'all come in and hit the like button or the dislike button, depending on how much of a hater you are. But either way it goes, we knows, so it don't even matter. Maybe that's too much information. Yeah, I'd rather have, well, there's nothing with Malcolm. That's what I need. I need to bring Garvey and Malcolm down, so that's what I need to do. Okay? But nevertheless, Backwood will not get that promotion. Okay? I'd rather Ampu Book get that promotion. Yeah, man, so we back. And if you don't know, the playoffs is 7 days away. Let me share that in case you didn't see it on your way in and pay attention, or you just like seeing it over and over and over again like me. We got Domo going up against Lance in the discussion of, is it appropriate to refer to black people as no? Is it appropriate to refer to ancient people as black and white? Domo says no, Lance says yes. Then we got Chris quitting the league, like, you know, and T-Dug moving on to the division round. We got Suave Boss versus Good God Allah in the conversation of, does Islam condone sleeping with minors? I say, of course it does. He says, hell no. Emac versus Asar, did the Egyptian religion originate in Africa or the Middle East? Cool. Blue versus Battle Axe in the discussion of Yahweh or Stemya. Who's more beneficial, or what's more beneficial? I don't know. Which is more beneficial for black people? Hal versus Malak in the post-mortem debate. Is there life after death? Hal says no. No. Hal says yes. Madan said, says, we don't know. Madan versus Anonymous in the conversation. Did less than 100,000 people, black people, Africans, slaves, whatever you want to call them, did less than 100,000 people come to the Americas during the transatlantic slave trade? Madan says, yes, less than 100,000 came. Anonymous says, you're insane. I have the records. And then after Q jumps out of the league, Taz moves on to the divisional round to wait on whoever wins between Blue and Battle Axe. Just like T-Duck is waiting to see who wins between E-Mac and Asar. You know, no seat is comfortable. No seat is comfortable. We can say, well, is it good to have your opponent come through and slap box with you every day? Is it good to not have the opponent not come through it all, that we can't talk about the debate? Is it good to be waiting on your next debate and ready for the May era? Or are you sitting there knowing you're already past the first and you're just on ice stagnated until the second round, which won't start till June? Wow. Because May 1st, my debate go down. I win. Then let's say Domo and Land's debate is on the 3rd. One of them win. And so from the 3rd, we can reset the debate to the 17th. Aha! No, you cannot. You have to wait till all of the debates in the first round is done before you set up your second round debate like a normal playoff. There's no comfortable seats here. And also, I got to say, we still have a race for the MVP. That's not done either. We have a 3-way race for the MVP. Domo coming in first with 979 accumulated points, putting him number 1 in the league. Then we got coming in second, Blue, ranking 103rd, ranking number 1 in the rapid fire category, accumulating 139 points. And then we also got a SAR who ranked second in the premise round with 144 points, but is doing decent in so many other rounds. You can't deny him. He's 3rd place in the race for the MVP, so congratulations to these brothers. And good luck. Other than that, y'all already know what it is, man. Still sitting here trying to build the channel up, trying to get some, the people to recognize where we're at so that they start coming through and fucking with us. Other than that, we got some content, man. Let me get back to this camera because it's better that you see a human talking to you than just an avatar. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But I also need to get an Ethernet cord for this, I believe. So yeah, man, what's up with the family? How y'all doing? Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button, man. Let me put this. Let me put this right there. Cool. Okay, so if you want to jump on, you have the link right there. If you want to jump on, we got the link right there. Want to jump on, we got the link right there. And so where we at? Let me find the stream of. Let me find it. Hit that like button, baby. Where I find it? Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I think. Okay, no. What is this? What the fuck is this? But why would she send me some shit like that? Yeah, the link is out there. Let me see if I can. No, that ain't what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't even really know who that is. The family is probably sleep or Sabbathing away or something like that. We don't know, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't understand why I can't get to mine. But it's been a while, right? Because I don't really fuck with nothing like that. I be on my own shit. Yeah. Black on Black, my dog. And let me see if I could go here. Because this really just look crazy. Okay, there we go. Been a while, right? I don't really found it. Okay, let me cut that. And if you're on the other, there you go. All right. Okay, if you want to join the discussion, there's the link. Hit the like and also the link to the YouTube page. Link, hit the link would be right here. So, if you want to get off of Facebook and onto the YouTube to comment with everybody else, there is the YouTube channel, because it's pretty lonely on the Facebook page because nobody's commenting and they're talking shit in the other chat. So, you know, might want to get over there to fuck with him. He said, Astro nigga, you 42? Why you doing them like that, Dome? Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, man. Happy Earth Day. Happy birthday, fam. Happy Earth Day to the big bro Astro, man. Doing it once again. That's 42 times for the big dog, man. That's 42 times for the big dog. The great revolution, man. So shout out to you for that. That's always something. Let me put that, what's the name up there? If you want to join the league by emailing Solar at solarmind123@gmail.com. If you want to support the league through Cash App, $SolarMind. Domo, it happens to you too. I don't know what the fuck it happens. It feels good to be able to say nigga to chat. That is his power word right there. Yeah, shout out to Domo. Yeah, man. One thing that people do is get old, man. Real talk. So if you want to get yourself an insurance policy, a security blanket, when you're young, make the world better for old people. That by the time you get old, you're set, because the young people not going to listen to you. Yeah, happy birthday to you, though, big bro, and I appreciate your presence. $SolarMind on Cash App if you want to help the boy become greater than what he already is. Because that's what this is definitely about. Let me pause that because I don't need that over there. All right, but we definitely over here, man. So, boom. So, yeah. Domo, you did horrible in that interrogation round. I want you to know that. Against, who the fuck? Q. He is the universe. God is the universe. God just is. God is. I said, oh shit, this nigga really went pseudo. It was like, hey, I told you I wasn't going to do a Bible debate. And then he tried to throw it in. And I'm still not. This still not a Bible debate. Don't call it a Bible debate. Then we get to an interrogation round and this nigga sound like Akmalak. That nigga said, does God exist outside the universe? He is the universe. Okay, so since he can't live outside the universe, can he? He is the universe. I said, look at his face. He got to one point, Dumbo knew it. He was like, oh, man, he is the universe. Oh, fuck that. We got to find it. Hold on. Yeah, man. No content, petty game. I'm up here by myself, man. I got to make it stretch. So let's find out what he is, because that was amazing, bro. That motherfucker said he is the universe. Jesus just is. I mean, God just is. Oh, shit. That was something else, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hold on. Let me see. How you gonna hide light if solar's missing? All right, here we go. Bip it.
Matter. I understand that matter exists. So it says matter.
How do you come to that understanding?
Okay, it says matter is everything around you. Atoms and particles. The attributes that make up the island is something that I can experience. It's all great. It's all powerful. It's all powerful. It's all knowing. This island, I cannot think of it.
I want to know what those scores look like. That's what I'm finna start doing. If the after shows and I'm finna go through the post debates and get these scores about y'all ass, bro. Hold on. Okay, so here.
Island is all powerful and all knowing.
Yes.
How are we operating in logic when you're talking about an island is all powerful and all knowing?
Okay, all right. And this God that dwells everywhere, which would mean
no.
Okay.
Again, God is in the. You can move on. That's cool too. But like I said, I'm not gonna feed into
so
today.
So now, got you. Okay, got you. Mm-hmm. Is there something that your God cannot do?
He said, I'm not gonna spill it to your Judean Christian rhetoric. We'll see.
Again, God isn't a question of what it can do. It's a question.
Hey, listen, brother. Is that
God,
okay?
The God that I'm proving in this debate is not a question of doing. It's a question of is.
Okay. Once again, is there something that your God cannot do?
Again, God isn't a question of doing. It's a question of is.
Okay, got it. Let's move on. So now, can your God destroy himself or wipe himself out of existence?
No.
Okay. So there is something that your God cannot do. See how you just messed up? That's crazy. So, okay. So can God go outside of the universe?
God is the universe.
Uh-oh.
Can God go outside of the universe?
God is the universe.
Uh-oh.
So God is the universe. So also, if it is the universe, then once again, God is trapped inside of the universe with us. So how explain?
What is outside the universe? What is outside of God?
Brother,
again,
please.
Your argument relies upon
this is
something
not
that you
your time
don't
to speak,
fully
brother.
understand.
This is not your time to speak. This is your time to listen and respond with an answer. That's all
I'm
I'm
gonna say what I want to say. Just
no,
like
you're not gonna say what I want to say. No.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Moderator, can we get this dude to pipe down while I ask my question? I want all that. So now, once again, let me ask the question. Can your God go outside of the universe?
God is the universe.
Okay, so once again, God is trapped inside of here with us. So now, is the God you're talking about, is the supreme being you're talking about, is this supreme being trapped inside of the universe?
God is the universe.
Got you. So the supreme being, you hear it here, folks. You hear it here first, guys. This God that he's talking about cannot leave outside of the universe. So let me ask you, is this supreme being, if it's supreme in this universe, wouldn't it be supreme in every universe?
God is the universe.
Okay, judges, I hope y'all are listening. The brother does not want to answer the question. Even when I didn't understand something, I even asked the brother to try to break it down, but he's just not even trying to answer the question. So let me ask you one more time.
No, I'm answering the question.
No.
Again, you can't. This is not outside of the universe.
Hey,
so the only logical response is God.
Yeah. Pause the time.
Are you talking about? You talking about something that again? You talking about outside the universe?
Hey, pause
outside the universe. There's no God.
Pause the time to this dude be quiet. I don't know what part he ain't getting. I don't know what part he's talking. He ain't getting.
Come on, bro.
So now,
that don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Hey, yo, so it's my time pause, bro, because I don't know what this dude is doing. He's irrational right now. So now, once again, let me ask you before I move on. Is God, your supreme being exists inside this universe, right?
The supreme being is the universe.
Okay, got you. Now, can your supreme being exist outside of this universe?
The supreme being is the universe.
Okay, got you. So now the supreme being that is the universe that cannot leave outside of the universe, is that supreme being really supreme?
I mean, that entire line of question is fallacious, bro. you operating off an assumption that does
your supreme being lack
behind anything? What you asking?
Does your supreme being lack anything, bro?
My supreme being is everything.
Does it lack anything?
It is everything.
Oh, got you. So is it also the things that are outside of the universe?
It is the universe.
Okay, once again, and y'all see the games he's playing, he's pretty good. He tap dancing like a bug. So now, the supreme being is the universe, which is also inside of it, everything inside of it. Can your supreme being escape the universe?
It is the universe. God is the universe.
So it lacks, okay, got you. So it lacks the power and ability to leave the universe, correct?
Oh boy, it is the universe.
Okay, got you. Hey, so how much time I got left?
There you go. He said, "Oh boy."
Oh boy, it is the universe.
Okay, got you. Hey, so how much time I got left? I should have at least 4 minutes left. Thank you. And I might need 30 more for the brother interrupted so terribly. So now, the ontological argument states that you can imagine the greatest being, therefore it exists. Is that correct?
Anselm makes something similar. Yeah.
Is that the argument that you're using?
No, I said that at the beginning. The framework that I laid down actually, and I can show you the slide if you want to see it. Because it's funny what you said in your rebuttal. What you said. I mean, yeah, I can just respond straight up. I can just respond straight up. Yeah, I can just respond straight up. So what I said in my premise was that the epistemological failure of Anselm was that he approached it from an a priori perspective, based in the idea of proving a particular doctrine. That was his problem. So to remove that, we understand knowing God through a posteriori knowledge, not a priori. That was his mistake. So when you say imagining into existence, you're literally talking about going from the metaphysical, from thought, to facticity, to the physical. However, what I'm saying is, the argument that I'm making is that God is experienced on multiple levels in terms of how we interact with existence. Because God as the universe.
Okay, got you. Okay, so now, got you. All right, so now, that's garbage. So now, would you agree that God is invisible, undetectable, unsmellable, and intangible?
God is.
Okay, but I'm going to need you to answer some of these questions because it's looking kind of bad. I'm asking you again. Is the God you're talking about tonight, is this God invisible, undetectable, unsmellable, and intangible? Would you agree with that?
God is, bro.
Okay, so if God is the universe and he's everything inside of the universe, then he should be able to be detected, correct?
God is.
Okay, the brother doesn't want to answer any questions, man. It's clear. God is. Okay, what God is, well, is God undetectable?
No, God is definitely detectable.
Okay, and what tool did you use to detect God?
Eyes, ears.
Oh, you use your eyes. Oh, okay. Did you use your
eyes, ears, brain, all of that? Yeah.
Oh, so God is something that you use. Excuse me. You use your brain.
God is reality, bro. God is again, as Spinoza broke down. God is the substance that makes up reality. Again, our experiences are important because, like Descartes said, it is the experience of thought that gives us the foundation of our own existence.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can detect God using your eyes, nose, and brain, right?
Yep.
Now, is this God? Wouldn't that make you God?
No.
Oh, you're not God, so you don't live in this universe.
I'm a part of it.
So wouldn't you be God also?
A part of it.
Oh, so you're a part of God. Oh, so you're God. Why didn't you just save me some time? So now, this God that you talk about with this omnipotence, do you have any potential omnipotence? Do you have any of that?
No, I don't have any of that. No.
Oh, okay. So now explain to me, once again, let's go. Is there anything that your God can't do?
Again, God isn't a question of doing. God is a question of is.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, got you. So now when you was talking about the ability versus being all powerful, what is the difference between the ability to do something and having the power to do something?
Well, I think we're using the word power in two different contexts.
So I'm asking you, what's the difference, brother?
The context that I'm speaking of is the totality of existence.
So what is the difference between power, unlimited power, and unlimited ability? Excuse me?
Again, the power that I'm speaking of in terms of the supreme being is the culmination of existence.
What does that mean? The culmination of existence. So
God,
what you saying?
That's what it means.
Okay. So existence has unlimited power.
Existence is.
Okay. Does existence have unlimited power?
Existence is.
I understand that you think that existence is, but does it have unlimited power?
Bro, I've already answered your question. like you're playing with this, like you're playing with words like power, and you're trying to anthropomorphize something. That can't be understood.
Is God bound by the laws of logic?
God is, bro. Like God is the laws.
All right. Time. The man dance. He didn't want to answer the question.
All right. Shout out to both debaters. It was a very interesting rapid fire round. We're going to close this thing out after a brief intermission. This is the Solar Vision Debate league.
Bears on the track. It's me on the
Yeah, that was hard. Oh, that was hard. You said like Mozart. Damn, though, easy, man. What happened? He gonna say play the rebuttal. No, nigga, I want to talk about that goofy ass motherfucking. We played the rebuttal yesterday. I want to talk about that goddamn God is. God is. I'm talking about the culmination of existence. Man, bro. Shout out to you, man. And shout out to the judges. Oh, yeah. What was those scores, bro? What was those scores, bro? What were those scores, bro? Let me see. Where we at with it? Where we at with it? Them niggas tripping. Now I'm going with the girl with it. This is what I'm saying. Crybabies. There was no poster debate show. Where we at? Woody? There was no poster debate show for that. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. Oh, you got 8s? Man, I'd have snapped on them judges. I'd have went off with the league, fam. Y'all gave this nigga 8s for dodging my questions with these spiritual shits, fam. Boy. Woo. Shout out to Cube and Domo, man. Good debate, man. Y'all want to check it out? Head over to Solar Vision Debate League and check it out. Oh shit. Y'all right. Y'all right. Y'all right. Hit the button, man. Hit the button. Hit the button. Let me see. What else can we pull out? Okay, 7 days left. Remember that. 7 days left until the playoffs. That means something. That means a lot. I like it a lot. Okay. That means a lot, man. So let me snatch some more content. That's some crap baby ass content right there. Who was he talking about when he said crap baby? Let me see. This is Consul Seshmo. Let's see what he was talking about this particular day. His mic is on mute. Okay, he going on mute right here.
Yes, yes. God damn. God damn.
God damn. God.
Let some more cats get up in here, man.
Oh, they in here. Let's fast forward.
We're gonna clear this shit up.
Let's clear this shit up, man.
Babe, you guys watched the stream earlier. Just a few seconds ago. You just cannot be fair. You can't be reasonable with a crying ass nigga.
Damn, you can't.
So, this is what you wanted. This is what you get. Huh?
You cannot, Consul. You definitely cannot. With a crying ass nigga.
Now, I remember a few debates back this brother Q was calling all the other debaters who didn't have great scores. You call them, you say they sucked, but you support the debaters. So you think another debater is going to appreciate that you tell them they suck, according to you, until you came out and had an average performance. Not above average, average. You hit the middle of the pack. You didn't change any flow with your debate. But you want to be catered to. Now the judges have to be biased. You're not going to talk about the judges. I'm not going to let you talk about the judges. It ain't just because I'm a judge. It's because about being fair. You haven't shown a debate of any stellar caliber. You have not shown any all-star debate at all. So you want to play the gaslighting tricks. Then when somebody ready to check your ass, you want to cut the stream short. Yeah. This is what a person do when they take their ball, because nobody won't pick them on the team. So they take their ball. So you cut the string. So your feelings was hurt. You couldn't handle the situation, which is being a better debate. That's the bottom line.
Killed the string.
Being a better debate. No judge should be able to stop you from having a great debate. If it's great, it's undeniable. If you put on a great debate and that judge give you a horrible score, now there's going to be a problem. But if it's an average to lackluster debate, then of course you throw your caution to the wind. If you're depending on the judges to help you win, you already lost, nigga. You already lost. Your performance is supposed to be so impressive that the judges have no choice but to act grown. But if your shit is iffy, if you debating old ass dead topics, this is what you get. Practice is in your performance, bro. Practice is in your performance. Lazy scholars that go to Google and then come up on here with copy and paste PowerPoints and then come and recite what anybody else can go and read. That is not debating. And you can't handle it. You just said dumbass shit. The presidents are having an online debate. You stupid nigga. The presidential debate has never had a PowerPoint, dumb nigga. Ever. When have presidents pulled out PowerPoints? Since John F. Kennedy. He was the first one to have a public debate against Richard Nixon. It's all commentary, nigga. You got to be a slow nigga to think that a PowerPoint is an online requirement for a debate. How fucking dumb is that? You're not going to sit here and complain about judges and think that we're not going to say nothing back. That's bullshit. You complete a season first, show some integrity, treat your other debaters with respect, which you don't. Because you said Rabbi Lewis sucked. I forgot the other two you said. You disrespected the debaters that you claim you standing up for. But you wouldn't want nobody to say that about you because then you start running your mouth. So you're not making no sense here. And I know what I'm asking for because you're a kid in the sandbox. I'm going to hear you rant and rave and go on an ungodly hour and talk about Kansu. But I'll tell you what. You'll never know. You'll never know who's judging you.
You never know it. You never know. You never know. Whoa. You will never know. It's amazing how long that part of the song is. Well, I could just say you never know. That's a good clip. But that's why there's no post-debate show, because he stopped the post-debate show. He stopped the post-debate show. The nigga canceled the post-debate show. That's crazy.
So you need to have your performance on point. Don't worry about Judge Kansu, because I may be the judge that give you a 10 or a 9 or all 10s or all 8s. I just may be the judge that's impressed with you. So your focus should not be on the judges, my nigga. Your focus should be on debates, topics, premises, research. The whole system was changed for crybabies. The whole damn solar mind system. Shucklebutt changed. Everything changed. And it ain't even 5 debates in the season. And we already talking about something's up with the judges. Like the whole system revamped. Scoring system, whole 9. Chat, voting, everything revamped. And it still ain't good enough. Now, somebody ought to have enough goddamn common sense to see. Enough goddamn common sense to see that, wait a minute, don't the players play on the field? If the referee can determine the game, do the players play for the referee or do they play for the game? You on this game time, nigga, and you worried about the refs? That's crazy. That makes absolutely no sense at all. It makes no fucking sense. When I'm seeing lackluster debates from your ass, when was the last time we had a memorable debate from Cube?
Memorable.
Somebody in the chat tell me. When was the last time Cube had this great debate that everybody was in awe and just in amazement?
When?
To the skill. No. It's nitpicking and crying and being contrary and whining.
He meant contrary.
You're trying to start something that ain't even there. Solar broke it down eloquently. He broke that shit down eloquently. Solar Man said, hey, man, each judge is different, and you jump into conclusions. You jump into conclusions. I hear you, Jeremiah. You don't even know. You just disrespected 2 judges, and you don't even know who they were. You have no proof of anything you just said. You strictly trying to send people off on a tangent. Because you don't like it. And you didn't even watch the whole debate. Do you niggas know that Cube didn't even watch this debate? He didn't even watch the whole debate. But he just assumed that because the way the scores was, something had to be up. Now, that's got to be the dumbest shit.
Okay.
That's called...
So this wasn't to the Cube Domo debate. This is another debate. Okay.
Ignorant. If I say I'm going to take 2 points off on your decorum, it's your attitude, nigga. That's what decorum means. But you don't have a vocabulary. And you drunk. So quite naturally, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So me, a judge, can determine whether you win a battle, whether you win a match. And it's your performance. I'm not over there fucking with your PowerPoint. I'm not over there deleting your research. I'm not doing none of that. You doing it to you. And you can't handle it. Because the pressure's on. This is what all the debaters ask for. Oh, man, we think the judges are biased. They're biased. Really? Are you serious? You guys get to pick your debates. You get to pick your topics. Do you know that classical debate, you don't pick no damn topics. The moderator picked the topic for you. And the moderator asks the questions throughout the entire debate. This is conscious community style, bro. So be grateful you got that style.
Hey,
nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
But don't be sitting there talking like you hot shit.
Hey, chill out.
Come on, man.
Tripping.
I have nothing personal against you, but you're not about to attack the judges. That's not going to happen.
Motherfucker.
The judges are anonymous.
Hey.
The judges make their decision on their own personal discretionary opinion.
You figure deal.
They have discretion of opinion. They're not held to a standard of fact. They have a discretion of opinion. That's why it's called a judge. They're judging based on their own personal perspective and ideology of what a satisfactory performance is. Not based on Cube's criteria.
No.
Well, Cube said, you don't speak for the debaters.
Facts.
You faced one of the top-notch debaters yesterday, and your ass lost.
Woo!
If you the one talked about one of the wins and losses.
Woo!
Me and Goldbound reminded you that yesterday. I warned you. So stay out of the win-loss box, bro. Don't be calling telling that certain debaters suck. Don't say that yet. It's too early. But oh no.
Oh no!
You don't see other teams calling other teams garbage in the professional league.
You don't see the jerseys.
The Saints don't go and call the Cowboys trash.
Saints don't call the Cowboys.
They end up paying for that. If you're a competitor, be respectful and come to play.
Goofy.
Come to play because you may have an off Sunday, bro.
Yeah.
You may have an off day.
Yeah.
And an off day may be the day you get the 3 and you get the 4. Because you brought your smart, wise, atheist ass in here and you're lost. If it was a one-loss battle, Domo beat your ass twice and hung you up to dry. If we were going off wins and losses. But we wasn't. But you was determining wins and losses. So now we're looking at the leaderboard and you're stuck in the damn middle.
Trash.
You're not at the top and you're not at the bottom. And the only reason you aren't because those other debaters got lower scores, but there's more debates coming. You have more debates coming. Let's see your creativity. Let's see your ingenuity. Let's see what your topics are. Let's see your flexibility. Let's see your intelligence, because you are intelligent. Cube is very intelligent. You're intelligent enough to do shit on purpose that causes problems. So that let me know you're very smart. You're very smart. Don't talk shit, and then when a nigga ready to check your ass, all of a sudden, oh man, I can't believe you're saying this, Kansu. I can't believe it. Let me cut the stream off.
Well, I believe it.
Let me cut it off. That's not how it's done, bro.
Damn.
But that's okay. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and put this link out there. Maybe somebody want to share some.
He cut Kansu shit.
So,
yeah.
Ball. I could tell. I've played ball. I don't know if Cube ever played ball, organized or at a high level. But that's really what it's all about. It's all about your performance.
Play ball.
It ain't about being judged, a referee, bad call. It's your performance. You leave it on the field, bro.
Goofy. You know nothing about this. Nothing about this. It's absolutely criminal how ignorant you are. Absolutely criminal.
So yeah, anybody, I'm going to shut the stream down, give it a few more minutes before I shut this motherfucker down because I know it's late as fuck.
Go ahead and shut it down. Ain't nobody listen to you. There you good. You don't know nobody fuck with your streams.
So yeah, fellow debaters, fellow judges, we doing what we doing. The league is growing. It's evolving.
Keep it going.
Leave it at that.
Let's keep it going in.
The debaters are doing well. From what I see so far, they're putting forth effort and they're doing what they can do. And I want the debaters, I would hope you guys focus on your debates. Don't let this ignorant shit sideline you from showing your best performance. And honestly, Madon and Dizelle carried themselves mature. They carried themselves like people who put the work in.
Who the fuck is Dizelle?
And they know that as long as they know they gave their best, they have no reason to be upset. And they were cool. And they're going to go back, look at the game film, analyze it, and come out even better. That's a competitor. That's a gladiator. No nitpicking and whining and making accusations. None of that weak shit.
None of that bullshit.
So have a great season. Keep having your season. Judges, whoever judged, I don't know who judged. Hey, man, I respect your decisions and respect what you did.
Fact. And
continue to have your integrity and do what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And that's a shout to all the judges. All the judges. And shout out to all the debaters. You keep doing what you're doing. It's all good.
Fact.
You're putting in good work. This is Kansu, man. I'm out this motherfucker. It's late. I'll let you niggas later, man.
Man, peace, Kansu. Thanks, bro. That was some real shit. Damn, that's a crazy ass stream. Seeing the things that happened after that.
This is outnumbered.
Damn, that's a crazy ass stream. Okay, hold on. Damn, man. Back on the Solar Vision Debate League, man. The greatest debate league on earth. This is the Argument League, the representation for Solar Vision Debate League. While we are on pause and stand by for those channels to get clarified for go. Don't never get it twisted, pointed in the wrong direction, misconstrued, or misunderstood. I have to find more synonyms. I think that was the right word I used. Synonyms mean the same thing as that antonyms. It's been a minute. Let me see. Because he raised whatever crybaby. So that was, see. Verse outside the queue. It must have been another stream after this. So the crybabies. Let me see. Man, shout out to Blue, man. Shout out to Domo, man. The peers that's in the building, man. We should watch Battle Axe beat up on Lex, but them niggas get no motherfucking clout. Hell no. Man, we can't do it. What was the best show? Minister Hal versus who? Who was that? Hal versus SAR. Domo versus Lance pre-debate show. The British bottom feeder. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Let me see. Fuck it, man. Let's give him a shot.
It ain't a idol with a solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending.
People try to silence the message.
You guys seeking a kingdom. A fool says in his heart that there's no God, man. And we ain't supposed to be paying attention to no fools. We're supposed to stay away from fools.
Yeah, you got fools out there.
You know what I mean?
You got fools out there like solving the race problem. He's out there. He don't want to follow the Most High. He don't want to adhere to the holy word of God.
Yeah, that's because he got wickedness that he wants to fulfill. He probably got some lust problems, you know. He probably got some pornography problems, watching porn or something.
God,
you know what I mean? Lust of the eyes. You never know.
I see him. Did that nigga take that nigga straight to a porn addiction, fam? Wow. Are you supposed to be out here talking about the Most High, bro? Hey, that nigga said he don't want to adhere to the Most. He probably got a goddamn. Damn, man. Shout out to porn. All right, let's go.
See the brother over there on those thirst streams. So he does have lust of the eyes.
Damn.
He has to work on that. See, you spoke to the spirit right now. I caught him on the thirst streams.
There it is.
There it is. Speak to the spirit. Wake the black man up. Wake the black woman up.
Right there, when in number 5, you said, there were they in great fear because the Most High is in the generation of the righteous. That right there is giving confirmation of his existence if you were ever in doubt, because there's nothing else that could explain the black man, so-called, to be turned into the Most High out of nowhere altogether and seeing the book the same way altogether as it's doing now. You know what I'm saying? This book has been, when they saying like this book.
Don't nobody got these niggas email. Hold on. Let me do some detective work. Because we were supposed to have been sent that rubric, right? Because I didn't see it. But we were supposed to have been emailed that rubric. Was anybody emailed the rubric for the playoff laws, rules? Okay, I don't see it. Yeah, sorry, but I don't see it. But if I did, I could see who all it was sent to and maybe email some of the brothers from the debate league. Okay, yeah, I don't see it. Okay, but we need to get these idiots over here, man. These brothers are disturbed. Oh, you got it? Email them for me, bro. Email them, let them know, email them the link to this channel and email them the Zoom. Well, just email them the link to the channel, please. I'm sorry. I'm just used to putting niggas to work. My bad. Please and thank you. Email the brother. Anybody got anybody email that's appear except for Ratazar? Email them for me, please. Thank you.
Book has been sitting in front of everybody, and a lot of people had that book and they done a lot of stuff with it. You're like, but ain't nobody implemented it. That right there is divine. For this book to be sitting around here this long, and this is the first time you ever seen somebody wearing a garment. This is the first time you ever seen a priestly garment. Out of all these years. That right there should be a dead giveaway and the indication sign that no.
See, I got it. Okay. The email. Okay, bet. So let me do this. Bet. We are at the argument channel till the main channels are open. Come through and catch up with us. You said that way? Oh, that's nice as hell. Man, you knew not to get her one like yours. Nah, that's nice though. That's pretty. I'm sure she'll love it, baby. Oh, okay. Now let me get the link for the channel. Okay, there you go. Okay. I just found the email that a bunch of us is tagged in. So I'm just gonna put it in there. And hopefully they check their emails. So now let me go back to my, let's see, sent. And let me make sure everybody's on here. Yep. 224 people. Okay. Okay, well I just emailed 24 people for the first time in my life. That was tight. Okay, oh, you got the rubric. Let me get the rubric, bro. I didn't see the rubric. Can we get the rubric so we can get the motherfucking laws for the channel? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. They've been over here. Chris and Lex came over here yesterday. I blocked their motherfucking ass because there's no tolerance of whole shit, no toleration of whole shit. So we will not be calling people bitches on this channel. We will not be calling people bitch ass. We still the same rules. This is Solar Vision Debate League. This is the argument league, but this is definitely SVDLI. You said what, baby? I know you better be sitting down. It don't sound like you sitting down. It sounds like you standing up. All power to the people. Shout out to New Era King, the contender. He's in the divisional round. He's moved on because Chris quit the league. So congratulations to him. And good luck. So let me see. We definitely got the debates are starting. May 1st. May 1st. Let me get that back up here. To show the people who's come in. Appreciate the presence. Let me see. Here it is. Domo versus Lance in the debate of, is it appropriate to refer to ancient people as black and white? Domo says no. Lance says yes. They both have the truth. T-Duck moves on to the division round, going on to the other side of the bracket, just so I don't lose when you going. I'm going from left to right, first tier, second tier, third tier. Thank you. T-Duck moves on to the division round after Chris quits. Back over to the west side. Suave Boss versus Good God Allah. Does Islam condone sleeping with minors? Suave Boss says yes, it does. Good God Allah says no, brother. No, brother. I'll offer you salvation. Over to the east side, second bracket, EMAC, second tier. EMAC versus Asar in the debate of, did Egyptian religion originate in Africa or the Middle East? EMAC says the Middle East because you all are inferior people. And Asar, I'm sorry, I can't paint. Okay, I'm sorry. EMAC says in the Middle East. Asar says in Africa. Back over to the west side, third tier, Blue versus Battle Axe. Stem Yah, the god of science, technology, engineering, and math, or Yahweh, the god of Deuteronomy. How versus Malak, third tier, east side. In the post-mortem debate, is there life after death? The aha debate. When you die, the aha, do you come back? Are you flexing again? When you die, are you flexing again? Do you come back through the womb? Hi, I'm a brand new baby again. Do you go to heaven and pop, lock, and drop it? Or purgatory? I don't know. But Hal says one of those. Ox says, we don't know. Cube versus Taz will not be going down because Cube gracefully bowed out of the league and allowing Taz to move on to the divisional round. So shout out to him. And then we got Madon versus Anonymous, fourth tier, east side of the G. We did less than 100,000 people come to the Americas during the slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade. Madon said, yeah, less than that came. Anonymous says, no, you're crazy. Smoking crack. And someone has mixed your crack with some false crack, and you're having a bad reaction to it. A very bad reaction to it. Oh, and we got to highlight it, right? Even though we're not in it, even though we got nothing to do with it. Man, shout out to the MVP race, man. Domo coming in first with 979 accumulated points, putting him above everyone else in the league, proving that he is the best. Blue coming with 139 rapid fire points, putting him first in the rapid fire category. So I guess Domo is the best in that. Nah. Also, Asar, who is best at being second, makes second look like first. Asar is also in third place. Oh, he's in third place for the MVP. So congratulations to them for being in that position, and good luck to see who is the new MVP of Svdl Vision Debate League so that Chris can change his fucking name because he's never been MVP of nowhere else except for Svdl Vision Debate League, you fucking nameless coward. Your name is Chris Harris. Shout out to everybody with the cool names. Chewies. I don't know what that meant. Sounds like some drugs. Domo, Blue, Asar. Yeah, facts. Shout out to Domo, Blue, Asar. Facts. Okay, so My man Blue says he sent the rubric. Let's see. As we all know, he's... Okay, here we go. Bet. Put it in it. 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 Oh, that's supposed to be the rubric, right? Right? Well, I can't find a rubric. Okay. Okay, you know what? All right. Not always y'all fault. I'll admit it now. Sometimes it's mine, okay? Every now and then, it's mine. Let's see if it works like that. It works like that. No. So let's airdrop it to my laptop, to my desktop, not a laptop. And then we can put it up in the form of Microsoft Word. And then I can share it to you when my computer gives enough of a fuck to share it, and there it goes. So now let me break it down. Is this legal? Can I share the rubric live? It should be right. The SVDL rubric. Congrats to all the debaters that now qualify for the Solar Vision Debate League Elimination Tournament. Wow, they put elimination right up in that motherfucker. Let me find my black up. Elimination tournament. Since this is an elimination tournament, there has to be winners and losers, which means the judging system will not reflect the judging system that was implemented in the regular season. Remember that. That's important. Now, we here in the Solar Vision Debate League strive to make all judging fair and unbiased. That is 100% true and proven. The commissioner has had several meetings with the judges that will participate in judging the SVDL playoffs. Myself, I'm assuming that's Solar Mind, along with the head judge Kansu, decided to create a rubric designed to give the debaters a roadmap, per se, on what will be required to give all debaters the best chance at winning. In the regular season, there were 2 judges judging on skills and performance, not information and truthfulness. Remember that. The judging system for the SVDL playoffs will add an additional judge to ensure that there will be a winner. The debater with the most judging votes wins the debates. So, in essence, there will be 3 judges. Study the rubric below. It will give you the round for round what is expected from you as a player, a playoff caliber debater. Good luck, and may the best man win, because there are no women in the league. Can't wait till women join the league. Opening round. See judges panel stream, 24 minutes, 16 seconds. The opening round should sound like an opening. What is an opening? The opening is stating your credentials and what you will be expounding about in the premise round. Set the tone, what you expect your opponent to prove. Reiterate the written premise. That will be the premise submitted before debate. Hope everybody's turned in those premises. You haven't, you're a slime ball. Premise round. See judges panel stream, 44 minutes and 42 seconds. You laying down your stance and showing evidence proving your position. Judges urge that you refrain from copy and paste scholarship. Judges also encourage all debaters to go over their information and have command over your argument. Judges demand strong and persuasive arguments. That is easy to follow. Documentation and evidence is mandatory. Rebuttal round. See judges panel stream, 45 minutes, 38 seconds. The rebuttal round, let me move this so I can see y'all, because I see we getting a couple beep. Hold on. Let the mouse turn the wrong way. Okay. All right, Asiatic Lion in the building. Salamu Ashe. Malik Rain, shout out to you, big bro. Yes, shout out to the best judges. Rebuttal round. See judges panel stream, 45 minutes, 38 seconds. The rebuttal round is the round where the debater refutes the argument that was laid down by their opponent in the premise. All judges agree that no new information should be presented in the rebuttal round. It is the duty of the debater to listen attentively to their opponent's premise and formulate a rebuttal. Judges advise that if you have a premeditated position, make sure that their opponent made that position in their premise round. All judges agree that the most efficient approach for the rebuttal round will be to formulate your counter-argument on the mosquito. No, on the fly or during the premise round of your opponent. Rapid fire round. See Judges Panel Stream 3520. The rapid fire round is when each debater gets the opportunity to ask their opponent a series of questions. Judges have agreed that the debater that is asking the question should be allowed to get out the question in its entirety before their opponent gives an answer. Similarly, when the opponent is answering the question, they should be allotted the time to give an answer. Complex questions require complex answers. However, if a debater desires that they want a one-word answer, it should be stated before asking the question. Yes or no? Are those your feet thinking? The judges will elevate. No, they won't. They will add a U in elevate and move the L to where the V is at, and they will evaluate if debaters are abusing their power and mark them accordingly. Zero tolerance for yelling and over-talking your opponent. For more on the rapid fire round, see Judges Panel Stream. 104 minutes, 43 seconds. Closing round, see Judges Panel Stream 48 minutes, 40 seconds. In the closing, the debaters are required to give a summary of their talking points during the debate, especially what transpired in the rapid fire round. The purpose of the closing is to convince the judges that your position during the debate was stronger, highlighting briefly how your opponent failed to address your argument. You have to do that. For more clarity, you can watch the Judges Panel Stream and use it as a reference to construct your debate. Shout out to Blow, man. Power to the dark side. We are in the building. So that's the rubric. I took it off. Why is it not stop sharing? Maybe if I press quit. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I've sent out the email. And we in this motherfucker. Thank you, Brandon, for sending out the email. And thank you, everybody fucking around on the facial book. Okay, let's get back to Ark Malak and Battlewags putting down their law. Ooh. Skipping and flipping and dipping and tripping and hipping. Condemning everybody in the world. Sending everybody straight to hell. Fire! I tell you, brimstone.
If you ever had a doubt about a God or what he was or who he is present when you start seeing black dudes start getting their crap together.
That's right.
Using this book. Because there's one thing that you can't say. You can't say that what we're doing is hurting the black community.
That's right. Yeah, and you trying to get together, you know what I mean, and you trying to, you know what I mean, defeat.
Hold on, let me say something real quick, because I know this has been going around. Brother, I'm not being sarcastic. Brother, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. I'm not playing around. I'm dead serious. I wouldn't waste these men's time being sarcastic, brother. I'm dead serious. Y'all niggas need to wake up and come back to the goddamn Most High. You niggas is wicked. Y'all follow the goddamn white man's ideology. Y'all want to emulate the goddamn beast. The goddamn system is crumbling as we know it, but you're still in love with the luxury that the beast has to offer. I'm dead serious. I'm goddamn dead serious. You niggas need to wake up. And it's only through the goddamn law, statutes, and the commandments that your niggas is going to wake up.
You guys need to make an oath to your people that you're gonna do righteousness when you're around them instead of doing this wicked stuff that you've been doing. You gotta get up out of that mindset. That's what the devil did. He got you right where you were. I mean, where he wants you. The white man got a tight grip on you when he got you sitting there doing things that you ain't doing. Wickedness, unrighteousness. Wicked is just the opposite of righteousness. Is it me? Okay. Yeah, I can block sound like that way. That's easy to say. Then let me change the camera. Kind of see my fucking face. All right, there we go. Well, let me do it like this then, because it's no. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they sound alike. But is it me, or do I hear just a tad of like, what was the dude outside part? It was like, okay. What was that nigga name on South Park? It was a teacher. Teacher on South Park. Mr. Is it Crabtree? Crabtree? Mr. Mackey. I was about to say, is that Mr. Mackey? Shout out to Carl Red, an introvert. Yeah, man. They kind of got that. So what are you saying? That's all right. Hold on. Let's get to
me keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Doing exactly what the white man wants you to do.
Exactly.
And go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I'm saying that's the truth. That's all I was gonna say. I was like, man, that's the truth. These brothers, they are, it's like an ego thing, you know. Some of these brothers, they ain't coming on here to build. They didn't come here for black people. They don't give a flying F about anybody probably but just themselves. What they come around here is they are constantly spilling out this rhetoric repetitively, because what they are here to do is to seek some type of degree of self-glory.
Yeah.
They are trying, they didn't come here to help us. They didn't come here to help anybody black. They came here to try to make himself look smart.
That's right.
Facts.
And that's all, and that's what it's all about, because when somebody says something logical, like when everything that Solar just said, then somebody's gonna turn around and say, he's sarcastic. The words that he was saying ain't the words that are sarcastic. These are not sarcastic topics. That was anything he said wasn't anything cynical. Even if he was playing on saying these things, he was just joking saying these things. These are not funny words. Like if that's the way Solar jokes, he is one hell of a joker. Because don't nobody play like that where I'm from.
That's right. That's right.
I'm trying to tell you guys, get up out of your sins. You know what I mean? Stop being wicked. And you talking about he's joking. He ain't joking. He's serious, man. This is what our people need to know. These are things our people need to know. It's not things that we just saying. You know what I mean? That the brother was just saying. He was telling you some real shit. Excuse my language.
Exactly. So, you know, my foundation is in the Nation of Islam, and they taught us that we are the children of Israel. They taught us that we are those people that the Bible speaks of. So I have absolutely no problem with my brother Israelites. I have absolutely no problem with what they're saying. The message has to be brought. We have a tradition historically of bringing the message to the masses. It was the black man and the black woman that actually enlightened the world using the Holy Scriptures. What did Martin Luther King use? Even though some of you disagree with his ideology, he used the scriptures. What did the most honorable Elijah Muhammad use? They used the scriptures. What do the Hebrew Israelites use? They use the scriptures. And you niggas running around here trying to integrate. Oh yes, you love the white man's civilization. You want to look like the white man. Get dressed like the goddamn white man. You run around here trying to talk like the goddamn white man. You think that talking like the white man is being educated. You niggas running around here thinking that you're better than the chosen people of God, the ones who have been ordained by the Most High to speak truth to power. You don't speak truth to power. You want to partake in the luxuries that the beast system has sprinkled on you niggas. You want to be a nigga within the goddamn system. So I am not being sarcastic. That is straight talk. You can't handle the goddamn truth. That's what the problem is.
Man, that's real.
And then you, even though you structures, you still over here complaining with us about how the white man's treating you and talking about getting up out of here or going to a better spot. You know what I mean? Together. You still got all this luxury and still are doing bad, still complaining.
Still right along here with us.
Living in hell.
Right. You right down here with us, still saying and noticing and identifying the same problems that we all are going through. So you look like you didn't miss the main focus. You look like you didn't miss the big picture when somebody is coming through with this. You know, and this was something that I was thinking to myself in the car when I was driving. I said to myself, have these brothers even, you know, because a lot of these brothers is older than me. I'm in my mid-30s, and I went through the crack epidemic. And I know that these brothers that's in their early 40s and all that.
Nigga, I know that nigga ain't in his fucking mid-30s, my nigga. Nigga, Battle X, you're in your fam, you look like Richard Pryor if we dug him up today, my nigga. Bro, you look horrible, bro, for mid-30s. I look mid-30s, early 30s. Especially if I lose a little bit of this weight. But you look crazy, bro. Okay, that's not the mustache. That's not the mustache of a mid-30s. But we're going to keep it moving. Shout out to Battle X and his youth and his vigorousness and his energy and his mustache. Let's go.
Brad, they was teenagers at that time. I know that. So then it makes me wonder, I'm like, after you done went through all of that and you done seen it, or if you didn't see it, I don't even know where the hell you done came from and where you were. Because if you didn't go to the crack epidemic, I don't know what's up. I really don't know. If you are older than me. But if you are older than me, you know what I'm talking about. You know that that was a systematic thing that's been put on us. But the only way that it could have even worked is if we were spiritually driven in a negative way. It couldn't have made sense. This what that crack epidemic was from, these brothers going through that wickedness when they were going in the 70s. Right before the 80s was the 70s, and what they were doing in the 70s was being perverted. They were swapping wives.
Yeah, swinger
parties, drugs, potions. At that time, they just started just bombarding the black community with all kinds of drugs.
And guess what, Battle Axe? They still do it. They still do it to this day, Battle Axe. I just was reading about the situation with T.I. You know, he's with his wife Tiny from Escape, and there's allegations of sex trafficking. This is what they're saying. I looked into the story. I'm actually going to do a whole stream on this. I looked into the story, and from what I'm seeing, it was one of the women that they were actually, because they was into, like you said, the swinging. They did into threesomes. That was their thing. They would bring another woman into their intimacy. So Tiny and T.I., what they would do is they would manipulate women. These women thought that they was getting some type of record deal or something like that. So they'll come and they'll end up, you know, giving them a Molly or something like that, and then having sex with them. They was into threesomes. So one of the women actually became part of their relationship in a way. Like she would be part of the threesome so much that they would actually have a relationship. That now this is Tiny and T.I. both in a relationship with this one woman because they had threesomes, right? So allegedly, according to the story, that it was something that happened where the woman actually got into it with Tiny because she was, you know, actually catching feelings with Tiny. So she wanted a lesbian relationship with Tiny. It got into T.I. got jealous. It was some type of altercation. He pulled the gun out, put it to her head. So now what the one lady's doing now is that because for whatever the situation was, one thing that they didn't do is they didn't break their vows, you know. So she was just somebody that was making their life more entertaining. She was being used pretty much.
But she was down with the whole thing. But then she caught feelings with Tiny. This is what the story's saying. So
that's
T.I. puts the gun to her head. It was some and then she got mad when Tiny protected T.I. So now she's coming out bringing up all the times and all the stuff that she's seen throughout the years of them actually bringing women in for threesomes. And from what I'm hearing, she actually participated in bringing some of the women into the threesomes. She's even that part out. She's even a part out with the role that she played and bringing the threesomes in. So now you have this whole situation where she's contacting these women to now speak out against T.I. and Tiny. You know, but this goes on in the Hollywood. They're into that type of weird shit, and you niggas follow them. These are the people that you niggas want to emulate. So you're running around here. If I was acting like T.I., you niggas wouldn't be talking like how you're talking in the chat room. It'll be a whole lot of more viewers in the chat room if I was acting like T.I. Because y'all love the trickiest of the white man. Y'all love what the violence and all the filth that the white man has to offer.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't sit up here and tell me nothing about what the hell these two brothers are doing. They have been sent by the Most High to wake you niggas up. You know?
That's right.
You know, but you niggas want to run around here and emulate T.I. You want to be like DMX. You want to be like Lil Wayne. This is the niggas that you want to be like and emulate. And these are the so-called conscious people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Consciousness has transformed, you know, over the years. They used to speak truth to power. Now you got niggas like Polite running around here trying to look like the goddamn rappers. Which one is it? So it is incumbent that the people of God has to now come out and speak truth because nobody else is going to do it. You're living in a very crucial time now. Hell, the crackers try to storm the goddamn White House. And you niggas running around thinking that is a goddamn game. You know? The crackers that stormed the goddamn White House.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Democracy as we know it is on its deathbed. And you niggas running around here acting like it's some regular shit going on. Nigga, you can't even go outside without wearing a goddamn mask. What more does it? What more has to happen? What more does it take for you to now say, God damn, we are living in the latter days as what was prophesied in the Bible. Word for word, you're seeing the goddamn scriptures being fulfilled. And it still is not waking you niggas up. Because God has put a blindfold over you. He says, you have eyes, but you see not. You have ears, but you hear not. You're in the valley of the dry bones. You niggas is dead. And you think that you know what you're talking about. And this is the crazy part. You think that you know what you're talking about. You think that you have the answer. Because the white man made you so comfortable. The white man made you so comfortable with the trinkets that he sprinkled on you.
No, man. Those were some sinking words, man. That's heavy. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that message. But that's the facts to the T. And I'll say another thing. Peep this. You know, it says there's these things in the scripture, like he said. You guys, your whole mentality, this whole whacked, twacked out, tweaking and geeking technique that you got, man. It's been in this book. Right here, we're gonna have to go over here to 2 Peter 2:1, and it's talking about you. He said, but there were false prophets also, even as there shall be false teachers among you. And right now we got these ungodly hours and all that stuff like that. Nah, man. It's talking all that smack about the Bible. He says, who privately? You know what it means by, you know what it says, you're privately? Not because you're sneaking. It's because you are actually on a solo movement. There's not a lot of people that actually is sitting around here saying the things that you're saying. You sitting around here trying to teach that the laws are evil. That you are privately on that mission. That's not a good mission. And even a small little set of little groupies that is following after you on that stuff right there. You guys still are literally alone. There's not a community of y'all.
That's right.
Enough for like to make a large enough splash for it to be an actual effect for our people. I don't even know why you even trying to go that approach. So watch this. He said, you privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Most High that brought them, and bring up on themselves what? Swift destruction. You don't have to go out like this. But what you doing though, you drawing negative attention to yourself, because just you gotta at least consider that if we are right, you done effed up. You feel me? Like big time.
That's right.
And you got a lot to make up for it. And I'm talking about pronto.
That's right.
And he said, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be what? Evil spoken of.
That's right.
You atheists out there, man, you've been prophesied. You've been prophesied that when we start talking about this, there's going to be stupid people like you that are going to say such wicked things that you're going to be deserving to have your head smashed up.
Greek philosophy. It says in the Hadith, it says that the Dajjal, he will use two elements to the Dajjal. It says that he will use European philosophy, and then he will use the corrupted form of Christianity. And you can see that these are the two arms of the Dajjal. This is what it says. And it's saying that he used the European philosophy. What he did was a masterful job. You have to give the white man a hand for what he did, because he got you niggas in the chat food.
Man, that's right.
So what he did was he gave you a corrupted form of the scriptures, intentionally twisting the word of God.
Yeah.
But then he has his European philosophers to come out, and then this proved the corrupted form and the twisted form of the scriptures. And he got some dumb niggas running around here thinking that that was the true interpretation. He got you damn idiots really thinking that he actually exposed the Bible, when in all actuality it was a plan from the beginning. The white man projects. I always tell you niggas, the white man projects. He has conditioned your mind to be susceptible for the machinations that he has now created to have you fooled to turn away from God. Ultimately, he cannot have you following God. Because he knows that that is your power.
That's right. That's right.
So they give you a false Jew. They give you a pretend Jew. So now everybody's focusing on them. You got niggas in here like outside the cube. He wants to turn his back on the Most High. He wants to now claim the atheism that the white man created. For those who are unaware, yes, the white man has created the philosophy of atheism. You know, when you look all across the world, you can see that it's mostly the European nations who have accepted atheism. It's a white man's belief system. They try to act like it's not a religion. Atheism is a religion.
That's right.
They follow what the white man has taught them about going against the creator. Look at the statistics. Russia declared atheist nation. Most of the European nations, when you do statistic analysis, that most of them, not most of them, but they have a larger number of atheists than any other place on the planet. But then you say that the white man is your enemy. Well, if the white man is your goddamn enemy, why the hell you following everything he says? Why you eating up all the words that he spew? Why you reading his goddamn books then? If you're not goddamn enemy. You know? If you believe that the white man's the devil, why in the hell are you sitting up there, gobbling up all his information? You niggas are wicked. You need to come back to the Most High. Bring some more scriptures out, Akmalak. Get them niggas.
Okay, yeah, I want to get that Proverbs 7 real quick. Let me get that Proverbs 7. For that brother, man, that wicked brother, man. It says right there, Proverbs 7, man. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with you.
keep my commandments and live in my laws as an apple of thy eye. We know that we are the sons of the Most High according to Exodus. Was it Exodus 6, 7?
Yeah, 6.
Oh, Exodus 6. Yeah, I mean, we know that we the children of the Most High. We know that we are his son. It says that Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So when he says my son, if thou be, when it says my son, keep my words and lay my commandments, he's talking to you guys. He's talking to all of us. You know what I mean? Keep my commandments and live in my law as the apple of your eye. Bind them upon your fingers. Write them upon the table of your heart. Remember these things, man. That's what he's saying. Read and remember all these words.
That's right.
Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman. So when you follow wisdom and understanding, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna fall. If you have wisdom and understanding, you will not fall for these people's tricks. You're gonna be a book. You gonna know atheism isn't the right way to go.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, before you go and leave to the next one, I want to say, if you got game, you will recognize that this is game. Like, you're like, oh snaps, I can use that. When you come around a bunch of women, you ain't supposed to be sitting around there parlaying.
That's right.
You're like, that's game. You're like, why? You like, what business do I got sitting around a bunch of women? Like, especially if there's other dudes. Like, that's game. That's how you stay out of drama.
That's right.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
That they may keep from thee the strange woman, from the stranger which flatters with her words. That Christian church, man, that's flattering words right there, man. That's a dead giveaway. That strange woman.
That's right.
The woman is that damn church.
And they the ones that play a crucial role in corrupting the word of God.
That's right.
You got these women around here that now they got even the women up on the pulpit. They have lesbians on the pulpit. They have churches now dedicated to the immoral behaviors and practices that the white man has imposed onto the minds of the black man and the black woman. Now they have what they call the homosexual churches out here. You know,
that's right.
So now they're marrying two men in front of the altar of God.
Bring it out.
Two women in front of the altar of God. In the book of Revelation, it says that, and the sins reached up into the heavens. So now it's calling. It says it's calling. When is judgment going to set down? The angels are calling for judgment. Judgment to be set down on the mystery Babylon. It talks about the whore that sitteth upon many waters.
That's right.
You got this. So when you come into the river in New York, you see the fucking Statue of Liberty. The whore that sitteth upon many waters.
I'm done. And everybody got out on that line right there. So the nigga said, man ain't supposed to be around no women. Sitting, especially when there's men around. Hey, that especially if it's men around, man, it creepy, man. Y'all want to hear that again? All right, let me go back.
Recognize that this is game.
We know that we are the sons of the Most High according to Exodus. Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So when he says my son, if thou be, when it says my son, keep my words and lay my commandments, he's talking to you guys. He's talking to all rich. Read and remember all these words from the strange people's tricks. You're gonna be a book. You gonna know atheism.
Yeah. If you got game, you will recognize that this is game. Like this, when you come around a bunch of women, you ain't supposed to be sitting around there parlaying.
That's right.
You're like, that's game. You're like, why? You like, what business do I got sitting around a bunch of women? Like, especially if there's other dudes. Like, that's game.
He didn't get that card on that shit. He didn't get that card on that shit. Look at his nephew's face. He's like, oh, that ain't what I meant.
What business do I got sitting around a bunch of women? Like, oh, snaps, I can use that. When you come around a bunch of women, you ain't supposed to be sitting around there parlaying.
That's right.
You're like, that's game. You're like, why are you like, what business do I got sitting around a bunch of women?
God.
Like, especially if there's other dudes.
Crickets. Hey, his nephew like, hey, I ain't signed up for this shit, I ain't signed up for this shit, Hey, that was
like, that's game. Like, what Berlin?
That's right.
That's right.
You're like, that's game. You're like, why are you like, what business do I got sitting around a bunch of women?
God.
Like, especially if there's other dudes. Like, that's game. That's how you sit around a bunch of women. You ain't supposed to be sitting around there parlaying.
That's right.
That's right.
You're like, that's game. You're like, why are you like, what business do I got sitting around a bunch of women?
God.
Like, especially if there's other dudes.
Cricket.
Like, that's game. That's how you stay out of drama.
Hey.
That's right.
Hey. Hey. Okay. Lance was jumping in, so shout out to Lance, man. I see, the emails at work. People are following it in, man. It's up to 13 views. So shout out to y'all, man. Hit that like button, please, and share the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let's get the people in here, man. Straight crickets, bro. Con. That's right. Especially if it's... That's why your ass look filthy, nigga. That's why you look like Richard Pryor, nigga. Out here on that Richard Pryor shit. Oh, shit. All right. Okay, my bad. Let's get back to it. Oh, that nigga. Hold on. Blue in the building. Let's see if it let him join. Okay, it let him join. Lance had a problem joining. I don't know what happened. But he had a fucked up ass problem joining. Okay, there go Lance right there. Let's see if it allows him to join also. Okay, it allowed him to join also. Blue in the building, running for MVP. The motherfucking interrogation round. We back. Interrogation round champ. Lance is in the motherfucking building. In the motherfucking
we back in his boy, baby.
You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is, yeah, man. So shout out to Lance. What's good with you, big bro?
Hold on. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
That nigga fucked up, bro, when he said that shit right here.
Oh, my bad.
Man,
I was on mute.
The league, what up, baby?
Man, you already know. Blue in the building, man. MVP finalist, man. Leader in the interrogation round category. Lance is in the motherfucking building. Playoff contender going up against Domo in the conversation of, is it appropriate to prefer the ancient people's black and white? Welcome to the Argument League. Shout out to you, man. What's good with you?
Argument League. Yeah, nigga, the league. What's up?
Man, same shit. Getting it in like I'm supposed to be.
Man, I just woke up to the drama, dog. Like, what the hell is going on, bro?
Oh, shit, man.
Dog, I did not know all of this was going on. Claim, fill me in this morning.
Yeah,
nigga hit me on the celly, nigga, like, nigga, we need a drone. Nigga, what the hell we need a drone for? We're gonna shoot a rap video. Well, where's your rap? I ain't ready yet. Nigga, did you hear what happened in the league? No. Chris, he threw all of his, I'm like, man, what's going on, bro?
Trophies, everything, and that, man. Struck the goddamn channel when we really talked about this shit. That nigga just weird, man.
It's crazy, bro. Nigga say Chris got the channel shut down and forgot to say that it wasn't him. He didn't do it anonymously like that nigga did that shit with his name and all.
On my life. It's like Chris.
Niggas say niggas got assassins now. Niggas out here now. Ronin.
Yeah, man, that shit goofy, man.
Niggas jumping out of trees, planting tarantulas on niggas, jumping back up in the trees and shit. Hitting niggas with the African darts and shit. Niggas getting popped across the neck. Like, what the fuck is going on, nigga?
Oh yeah.
What's up with Cube? I heard Cube quit.
Yeah, descended from the league also. And you know, he moved around. The nigga, it was just too much heterosexuality around him, man. Niggas was too straight, you know.
Niggas too straight, bro.
Yeah, we just weren't gay enough, you know. And so he saw that like, man, you know, this ain't the crowd for me. I'm gonna go catch up with my gay atheist crowd. You know, so shout out to him in the expression of himself, and you know, being comfortable in his own body. You know, shout out to him.
Yeah, dog, all this shit been going. Bro, I've been in the midst of getting my brains banged out for these last few days, bro. I ain't even the same person no more, nigga. I ain't even that shit. I told you I was celibate for 5
what
years.
the fuck is going on, man?
Oh no.
I was celibate for 5 years, and now this girl that broke a nigga. My hips hurt.
He don't got nobody to talk to, bro. So he gotta let us know he got some pussy. Man, shout out to you. Congratulations, man. Was it good?
She broke me, my nigga.
In 2020, I don't know how y'all did it in the 60s, but in 2021, niggas was not getting banged out, bro.
Oh shit, that nigga said I got.
Broke me, nigga.
That's what's
you take you know what up to date. You take your motherfucking G.I. Joe figure and you twist his leg backwards.
Yeah.
And shit don't supposed to do that type of shit.
I thought you meant she got all your money.
Hell no.
She put you in the butt.
She got all the money.
Put you in the butt.
Yeah, that's what it is. She broke me. Shit. She said $40 a shot. I got 10 shots.
She put that nigga in the butt.
Hell no.
God. That's fucked up.
She broke a nigga. Nigga, I had to send out an APB telling people where I was at, this location. She gonna let me go home. Locate my phone. Somebody tell my mama where I'm at. Where you last saw me.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the old girl, man. And yeah, so what's up, man? Cause Domo been around here talking hella shit. He showed his whole PowerPoint presentation yesterday about how he plan on tackling you and shit.
Nigga's dead, bro. All of that shit is fucking, what do you call that shit? Futile. What the board used to say.
What they use is that?
That nigga's gonna, resistance is futile, nigga.
Yeah, the feudalness, nigga.
It's inevitable. This nigga's not gonna win, bro. I mean, it have to be deemed by the gods that they don't want me to win.
Yeah, that's damn near the only way it's gonna happen.
No, that's not gonna happen. The gods have said they don't want this nigga to win, bro.
That's what's up. The gods.
I will be the league champion this year.
That's you? That's you and not me?
Blue, I'm gonna start going to the white, bro.
You doing what?
I'm gonna start going to the white.
The white around your mouth.
The white around your mouth, all that damn milk in your beard, nigga.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna start, man, that's all right. I'm gonna start going to the white. What the hell is the white? The white around your mouth.
I'm lost. I'm like, damn, what? I'm good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, this shit's crazy out here, bro. This guy heavy. I don't know how the hell Domo gonna make it. I mean, y'all gonna be laughing at that nigga so hard, bro. He out here trying to build up an encouragement team and shit, trying to get somebody in his corner and shit. That shit is not gonna work, nigga. It's all about the information, bro. Did ancient people get referred to as being black? Yeah, bro. Were the mulattoes white? Yes. Show me an ancient people that wasn't referred to being black. That was black skin. Names themselves mean black in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? This brother Yeah, I appreciate it. I ain't see what he did. I don't need what he got. It's already over with. He can't and it's my understanding that this happened to him last year. He talks shit going around.
I mean, I can see where you got some arguments that I just don't think you're gonna make them. Like you got some arguments. I just don't think you're gonna make them.
Yeah, man. I just want to know: am I gonna have to help y'all carry this nigga out, or y'all got that? Y'all got the part the order and shit. I mean, let me know. I'll right now to help y'all carry this nigga up out of here. But he's done, bro. Ain't even.
I don't even want to be around. I will say this: if you beat Domo, bro, I will not be around for that post debate.
That nigga won't be around for the post debate, bro.
Oh yeah, the fuck yeah.
That nigga, that shit. Hey, bro, I got some special clips set up just for the win.
I'm not gonna be around there,
Domo,
bro.
Rip Domo. That shit got slow motion smiles of this nigga on camera. Rip Domo.
Everything I love, bro.
That nigga better
not be
there after show, bro. Nigga he gonna be blazed, bro. Nigga go quit.
I don't see it though, bro.
Don't quit, bro.
He's not gonna quit, bro. I just heard you say some stuff that's interesting, but I ain't heard you make the argument yet.
He's not gonna quit.
Nah, Domo ain't gonna quit. He too prideful to quit, but he will definitely. You know, I just feel like it's gonna be a funny thing, man. You know, I think that he gonna be so humble that I ain't even gonna laugh at him. I ain't gonna laugh from the scoring. He gonna be like, yeah, man, you did your thing. I ain't gonna front. You did your thing. He gonna be giving all the glory and shit, nigga, make you not want to chop his head off. But fuck that.
Man, that nigga gonna beat your ass left and right, nigga.
Crazy.
That nigga gonna beat your ass into a globe birth, fam. He gonna beat your ass into a globe.
I'm glad to see you think that, bro. But I doubt that very seriously, bro.
What makes you doubt it, bro?
It's written in the stars, man. This nigga's not gonna win. It's written in the stars, bro. We can't win the shit because the information is I got the information. The information is out here. The judges know the information, you know what I'm saying? And then once I present the my we just gonna lock it in. I mean, I'm gonna stick to the script. And it ain't no way around it. Yes, black and white was being used in the ancient times, and these people were referring to their skin color.
And you gonna bring them people to the debate?
No, I don't have to necessarily bring them people to debates. I'm gonna present some lovely historical. Historical shit. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep it simple, bro. I'm not about to bring nothing where a motherfucker got to look hard for it. You know what I'm saying? My everything that I'm posting, I'm gonna make sure it's easily researchable on the fly. On the fly, bro. Learned a lot this year. I don't see I don't see him pulling it out, you know. Once I chop, I know what direction he gonna come in. He gonna stay in a box that he been in all year, bro.
It would be nice, bro.
He gonna stay in the box that he been in.
I can't lie. That would be nice to be MVP this year. I just don't see it. But that would definitely be lovely.
No, I don't. If I beat Domo, that don't give me no awards. I got to win the whole thing to get some awards.
Oh, Blue would win.
Domo,
Blue win MVP.
I am the new Triple Crown King.
Oh, okay. So you should be actually giving me good energy, nigga.
I'm triple crown king already.
I'm not finna waste my time, man.
To doubt my emergence, bro, would be to actually
you gotta be
deny yours.
Hour straight with Domo. I just don't see it. And then the last debate you was in, you was cussing, didn't even know you was fucking cussing. You was just going off. I'm like, this nigga right here.
Yeah, that nigga got retarded.
Lost his goddamn mind in the middle of the debate.
Of my life.
Yeah, I didn't know.
My bullshit. Fuck this nigga. I wish you was here.
I'm like, I know he gonna chill. He never turned down.
Yeah, my motherfucking, I got a 114 in that debate, I think, and I was penalized.
Yeah, you should have been.
Yeah, I was penalized in Q's debate too.
Back to back. Q was the goof.
I got it now, though. Yeah, it's totally different, bro. You need me to get this win for you, my nigga?
He do. He don't want to say it because he's dark side, but he do.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I mean, I'm just not gonna get my hopes up, man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you one of those?
I'm not gonna get my hopes up, bro.
I'm one of these.
Hey, don't call my nigga no dog, nigga.
He asking a lot of me right now.
You one of those.
And to think you just gonna turn it on in the playoffs against Domo.
Let me tell you something, brother. That debate that me and Domo had, I beat that nigga. And many people have said that shit. He didn't debate the motherfucking topic. He debated the title of the fucking debate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I hit him left and right.
Man,
he never addressed
some shit, bro.
He never addressed anything that I brought. He didn't even rebut anything that I brought out, bro. Stop it.
Because he wouldn't even, bro, if you, bro.
I said the face of the debate.
That debate you had, you had the goddamn capitalism debate. Okay, and you didn't even tell him that shit.
No, I didn't.
Nothing you said had anything to do with the white party.
See, that's what you niggas is dumb about, bro. It's not about the white party. It's about can the idea change the status of niggas, bro. That's what it's about. Can you saving $600 a year along with 30 million other niggas create a better status for you?
No.
Yes.
What idea? The idea of what? Of the white party, right?
The idea of the white party, which is getting niggas to save together.
Maybe.
to consolidate their resources.
That idea is not exclusive to the white party.
Let me tell you how you know.
Power nominee, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Let me tell you how you know. Let me tell you how you know you lost.
Yeah, he gonna say who?
I know I lost. I didn't lose that debate. I didn't lose that debate, bro.
Let me show you how you know you lost, bro. What's the name of your party now?
Numa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't debate the name of the party, bro. You debate with the party.
No. You forgive me. The reason why the white party won't work is because it's the white party. It's not like I could call a boat party the white. You know this. That's why you changed the name. That's why we weren't talking. You didn't say. No. I changed the name. Hold on. I didn't change the name, bro. No. Stop. It's not working. You knew it because you didn't debate. You didn't say that the principles of the white party, with the principles of the white party established as in a better. No, you said the white party, bro. So that right there, it's like. Really,
can Lance's white party change the status of
yes, we don't need to talk about what the white party incorporates because the name fucks us all.
Yeah, no, that's not. See, that's why I know I won. You don't debate the name of the topic, bro. You don't debate the name.
Listen, you're playing slow now because it benefits you. He's not debating the name of the topic. He's debating the name of your party. You want him to focus on the principles. And look, we getting money. And he's saying, I don't give a fuck if you're getting money. You're called the white party, which was already devised and brings a negative kind of like, He's tearing that up. But we don't have to get to the benefits and the progression of the party because the name makes it terminate. It's over with. You're not going into a political realm. You're not going into a political realm called the white party, bro. You know that. That's why
this is what you forgot, Suave. I said I only call this the white party for solar vision. I only call it the white party for here.
Okay, and you called it that.
But it doesn't matter though,
but the real party is
shout out to the panel, God.
What's good, God?
Shout out to you, peace, big bro. My bad, Brandon. But no, what you're starting to realize is that you put white party in the title. So what are you supposed to say? Yeah. Like that's
because now that puts the focus on that. Like I literally couldn't focus on your argument more so outside of the words you use, like white party. Because when you think about that, you associate it with Caucasians or things of negative connotation for us, black people, on a black platform.
Yeah, so that's like coming up.
Hold on. Like, I opened it up. Didn't I open with showing you what the white party is and where I derived the name from and why it was a motivation for me to use it.
Black. You lied about that, bro.
No, I didn't. You crazy.
Yeah, you did. You made it seem like the white party was some organization once upon a time. It's a goddamn
white party is a fucking. No. I didn't make nothing seem like nothing. That, I said the white party is a group of black people from Chicago, Ohio, and Detroit that get together annually and discuss business ideas. Their local.
They do. Bro,
no, they do. They
do, nigga.
Not in the way.
What kind of business?
Not in the drug dealers.
Goddamn, what the fuck is going on, man?
Drug dealers go to both parties and talk about how to get legal. That's what it is. So that happens, and if he's talking about constructing in certain ways, then I'm jiggy with that. But the whole point is, you're a fuck. So that's like naming the party the gay party. Huh?
No, nigga.
Yes, now you gotta socially reconstruct what gay is to people like you would have to with white. That's not the paradigm we're living in right now. And you're totally ignoring that for this debate. We're not living in a paradigm or reality where black people could go into a political realm in the United States in this time talking about the white party, bro. That's all Donald wanted to debate. He didn't care about the party. He didn't need any information about the party. Man, why the fuck did my shit keep going to my fucking computer, bro? All he wanted to do was tell your ass you can't be white.
That was stupid. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Well, we'll see. I'm pretty sure that he's not going to win this debate, bro. I'm confident in the sources that I've come into having. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to present anything, bro, that proves that it's not appropriate to use the terms black and white for motherfucking ancient people, bro. That's stupid. They got poems and songs and everything. Fucking lands and names.
Hey, Lance, can I ask you a question? What's the difference between a Dogon and a Phoenician?
I'm not sure, but I know the Phoenicians are...
Nigga, don't do that to me.
But, man, how would I be sure what's the difference between Dogons and Phoenicians, bro?
Okay, what's the difference
between history, how much through history?
What's the difference between a Dogon and a Nubian?
I don't know. Both of them motherfuckers black as hell. The Dogons believe in a fish god and star people.
So how would I be able to determine the difference between the two if I didn't utilize a different name to describe the culture of each one of those nationalities?
What do you mean, like an epiphany? Or are you talking about like...
No, not an epiphany. I mean like an actual designation, like Dogon, instead of just saying black.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll deal with that when it comes, but I'm not using Dogon.
Hey,
I'm not using Dogons, brother. I'm not using none of them. That's gonna be hard for motherfuckers to find. I'm using only popular information, bro. Period.
Hey, let me tell you this,
like that, man.
Let me tell you something. You gotta, and I'm just being real with you. I know I give you a hard time about the unibrow. It's only because it's funny to me. But
yeah, that motherfucker is hilarious.
Yes, it is. Oh my God. It's like a stop sign on the
women
middle of your face.
Women so love
but on the real nigga shit, bro, like you're a debater. So the only reason I'm even asking you that is because I'm a debater too. That's definitely a question you're gonna need to prepare yourself for. Because when it comes down to ancient people, if we're looking at it in modern terms and we're looking backwards in time, the only thing that separates those ancient people who are the same color would be the designation of whomever they are. So if we call them Dogons, Phoenician, Sumerian, whatever we decide to call them, that would be how we are able to identify whom is whom. The reason I even brought that up is because.
But how do you describe them?
It's because you're using black and white as a term for identification. And you're saying that is literally
just to describe. Just to describe.
Yes.
Bro. Not identification. They're black Greeks.
Well, description and identification are damn near synonymous, aren't they?
No, because
you're describing. What are you describing there?
If somebody came up to you and pulled a gun out to rob you, nigga, and that hand is white, you gonna say it was a fucking white man?
In an extreme inference like that, probably. Because that's the only information that's
you're not gonna say he was a fucking Roman or he was a fucking British, he was a European.
Right, but you're not talking about the shoulder or the sleeve of one person. You're talking about an entire nation of people.
Yes, and they refer to themselves as having black skin. They love themselves as black people, the black gods. Their god is black.
And that is an attribute. That is an attribute. But is that the description of it?
That's what a description is, brother.
That's an attribute, which means like this is something that can be attributed to a complete or full description of somebody. That's the only reason I was kind of confused why you even chose that as your topic, because it gives your opponent a little bit of room for ambiguity. You know what I'm saying? For them to insert certain inferences that really don't necessarily make sense to the overall argument, but it could be seen as damaging how to use it.
Domo created the argument so he can feel comfortable in his critical race theory. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's debating all year, the critical race theory. Everything is coming from that. All year, bro. Everything he uses is coming from
critical race theory.
The critical race theory.
And I actually get that. I actually I see that, like, you know what I'm saying? I
don't see why y'all can't see that this motherfucker's dead, bro. He's dead, bro. He can fucking quote Derek Bell and fucking what's her name? Kim Crenshaw, and all the motherfucking. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I read all that shit, nigga. The nigga's dead. I don't give a fuck what you niggas think. Dead.
Hey, I'm glad you got your confidence in line, man. That's what you gotta have when you debating, man. You can't be going in there half-cocked, thinking that you like the shit. You know what I'm saying? Or not thinking that you're the shit when you're in a room full of people that feel like they the shit.
Yeah. How do you describe? Let me ask you this: How you refer to white supremacy, without using the word white?
Aryan supremacy.
It's socio-racist. It's socio-racist. How do you refer to? And you know, bro, that's like a seed. That's not a primary. Let me say this. I'm only sharing seeds, bro. These are not primaries that I'm giving, but I'm just making you think. Yeah. It's on the simplest term, bro. He's lost. It's about information. It's not just about the performance. It's about proving what the fuck the debate topic is. And he's dead. He created the debate topic to fucking have me in a box. He had to put that much work in to study, and he even got as much balls to say, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you choose. I'm gonna say no. We only going to do what I say because Solar said the top dog get the pick. Okay, well, what you want to debate? This nigga brought up the debate topic. I said, nah, that's stupid. Everybody know that they refer to themselves as They had epithets that made them that know it black, that it's black, bro. You just, so I was like, nigga, listen to what the fucking debate title is. You just beat the nigga in a few words. I said, you know what? You're right. I'll take that. He made this happen, bro. He bullied me into the topic.
Hey, what was your question? I'm back in my car now. I'm at the car wash trying to wash this motherfucker. I done rolled through a bunch of mud and shit. Well, what was your question that you asked prior to me?
He said, how do you describe white supremacy without using the word white?
Okay, just designated to who they are. They from where? The Caucasus Mountains? I call it Caucasian supremacy. That's the question.
What color pops in your mind when you say Caucasian?
Pale skin, not necessarily a color. That's how I designate them. Even though we call them white, but they're really pale.
Peach.
They're pink, like pigs. Yeah, like that, like pigs.
I don't know. In Detroit, we don't got them type of white people. Our white people creamy. They got a little.
In the South, man, most of these motherfuckers are orange or pig looking. You know what I'm saying? Because they be outside and shit. So they be having rednecks and shit and looking all weird and shit with their colors. But the pale ones normally are up north. They're in the colder environments, and normally they stay in those colder environments. So that gives credence for them being as light as they are.
Yeah, back in the day,
from the South.
It was they used to refer to only women as being white.
Mm-hmm.
And
black was masculine.
They was to prove that if you had a white broad, she was rich. She had bread. She came from a well-off family. She didn't have to get out in that sun to get a tan. So that was a sign. Now, if you had a white man who didn't have no tail,
that's not why they called it white for women. Is that what you're trying to say about that?
I have that actually written down, brother. That's a factual.
I mean, I'm not saying nobody ever wrote that down. You think it right now. You can publish the book tomorrow, write it down in the journal. But that's not why they.
It absolutely mean white. Absolutely, to the women was only for women, and it denoted her not being in the sun to toil. Now, white men, it was no white men to be referred to as white because
even
man referred to being lazy.
Even melanated women were referred to as white, bro. It was feminine. Black was masculine. It had nothing to do with white people's view of the world, like you seem to always have this goddamn position of.
No, you just misinterpreting what I'm saying, bro. I told you.
No, you're saying that the reason why white was feminine and black was masculine is solely because of black and white men. The white men,
a lighter complected woman is to show that she's not a slave. She's not in the sun. Now, mind you, back in the day, if you were lighter than a paper bag, you was considered white.
You're correcting yourself, so I'm gonna leave it alone because you know exactly what the fuck I was just saying, even though you just made the conversation weird as shit.
Yeah, I must be missing it, bro.
Nah, you got it. You just not over shit like that. Hands back in the building. What's good with you, big bro?
What's cracking, man? What's up with y'all?
What up, Chad? Man, you already know, man. Grinding back to the top. Hey, what's happening,
Shit, same old shit on my end. Just chilling.
Grinding back up to 30 viewers.
Yeah, we got shit. You know how it is, man. We have to put this motherfucker on. Shit, if you make me a manager on this motherfucker, I'll go live from here too, man. Try to keep it real. It's going to be some.
I got you. You gave me a fake phone number when I asked for your number and shit, so I left it alone. But I email you the manager and shit.
Yeah, I actually think I gave you my wife number for real. Now motherfucker got the numbers going back to back.
Yeah.
Always end up giving hers out because she got the last day. I got the first day, so I just put it in the back. Last time I gave you her number, I thought about it the next day, like, bro, I put 5-3. Fuck. Like,
yeah. All right, that's cool. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'll make you Motherfucker managing shit. Brandon, you already know. Cause it's the same thing, man. I ain't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? This is SVDL. But yeah, man, I've been said that you had a shut up today. I ain't gonna hold you up on it.
Yeah, nigga, you
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't wanna really I can express my shit, but I don't wanna go into no whole shit and be like trying to help you and all that shit. I think you got it. You know what I'm saying? If not, I think Domo deserves to win. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, shit, I don't think it's no wash. Shit, real talk. And I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I had sent I had found the email to, what was it? The season schedule. You know, I sold them out to email everybody. I found one of them emails and replied back to everybody on that email list like, nigga, we over here now.
Yeah, that's how I found out. I was wondering where the fuck everybody at. Like, damn, nigga, I ain't seen nobody. What the fuck?
It's in slow motion, bro. Glad to see niggas making it back. It's been slow motion, fam.
Bro, ever since that fuck boy pulled that fuck nigga shit. And here's the crazy thing, dog. And I stay screenshot shit. I wasn't even gonna screenshot it till I seen it. The nigga put his name there. I'm like, bro, is this really happening? Like this dude actually took time out of his day to say that there's a copyright infringement on a channel that he actually has put fucking content on. Like, bro, you was a weird ass boy, man. You was a weird ass dude. And if you're doing that to get back at solely, you're affecting everybody with your decision. So in either case, you're weak as fuck. You feel me? Like, oh God.
Yeah, and then what's so fuck? So ain't did shit to the nigga. So he got mad at me or Domo or this and the other. Why fuck with Solar shit like that? And then that nigga come over here. What are you doing in the chat, bro? If you so want to be rid of us, you throwing trophies in the dumpster, you know, striking your content, you trying to separate yourself. What the fuck you doing over here in the channel? Holding Lex hand. Lex wanted to come over here. I'll go over there with you. Y'all niggas is followers for that nigga Lex. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. That nigga must be putting money on y'all books or some shit. Cause it ain't that much loyalty to a motherfucker who ain't got no purpose in this whole world, bro. That nigga treat Chris like a slime ball. Like, real talk. I can see why Blue fuck with him if I'm being extreme. But he ain't never rolled off on Blue like he rolled off on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but them niggas, bro. Niggas did whole week worth of streams on each other. On this channel, you can go back and find it right now. Lex, cussing Chris out. I was on to the
right now.
That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah. Shout out to him, yeah. We back in that. The other channel should be free in a couple days. So, of course, the playoffs is on schedule.
Yeah.
So that's what matters. I'm just trying to keep everybody right up and, you know, congregated assembly. It's consistency. Nah.
About to give my kids a room, man. We ain't did it since the coronavirus, but I normally have us the room like twice a month. Order in and shit like that. But these motherfuckers is cheap as hell, bro.
I ain't going. That's the only reason I got the hotel. Cause see, I was gonna go to the hotel and get a hotel.
Yeah.
No. And then niggas gotta put tiles up on the doors and look like criminals and shit. Man, I'm in my crib blowing.
You done cop the hot tub, bro, so that you don't have to motherfucking go to the room.
Yeah, bro.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Right, that should be $100 and shit. Like shit, by the time I do that 5 times, I could have had me one.
Right. Yeah. Nah, these fucking 2-room, double bed, hot tub, fucking $67, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Non-smoking, free Wi-Fi. air conditioning. I just want to have it to where I like it to where this ain't no good. I mean, it's a good deal for 67, but I like 2 rooms so they can go over there and make all that fucking noise. I'll be over here making
shit getting back to normal now, man. I had a nice little run though, man, last year toward the end of the pandemic and shit, bro. I flew to Denver, $21. Flew to Orlando, $21. Chicago. Hey, bro, I put all the time. I flew with like 3,000 frequent flyer miles, but for like $300. You know what I'm saying? I flew to Denver just to do content on the airport and flew back home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Swear to God, bro, I went to Denver, did the airport, bro, came back home, I was there for a day.
Nah, what was you talking about? The actual airport, the Illuminati shit, or you just
I went to go investigate that Illuminati shit.
Okay, yeah. So what you think?
I think that it's I think it's them. I think it's the Denver airport is selling that. And so it's like, you know what I'm saying, they put a lot of shit in the airport that was about. Now keep in mind that underground facility and whatnot, I believe that is there. I believe there's facilities and shit in the mountains and whatnot. But the overall premise of, oh man, Illuminati and this and that, they telling people that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's right there in that airport for you to see it.
It's showing you. It's showing you in the airport.
Yeah, it's a trip, bro. But I think it's, you know, it's so you know there is something going on. They say it, so it'll just kind of downplay it. But there's something going on. There's something out there, bro. Like I said, I think it's an underground facility out there for sure.
Bro, the motherfucker's called the Intergalactic Airport now, bro. It ain't international no more. That shit is intergalactic.
It's not, but I mean, I know what you're saying, though.
No, I'm saying that's what they reported. They changing it to in 2023. It's supposed to be called the Intergalactic Airport, where they're going to be, and they create a motherfucking what do you call them people that's in between 2 nations? Ambassador to the aliens and shit. They got somebody appointed for that shit. Motherfucker, all that shit.
Ambassador to the aliens.
Yeah.
Intergalactic, man. You mean galaxy to galaxy?
Bro, the niggas called the nigga. Hold on, let me look it up. ALB to the aliens, United States appointed.
What you be reading, bro?
That's news, bro.
That ain't in the news, man. I do the news. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I fuck with the news.
United Nations appoint alien ambassador.
United Nations.
Hey, how was they using
Mazalin Othman, an alien ambassador appointed by the U.
That means somebody outside the UN.
No, bro.
How was they using the word alien, bro? Because they wouldn't just say alien, they would say extraterrestrial. You're talking about a legal, what's the name? They're not. Alien.
I see this shit. This was from 2010, though, man.
Yes, bro. And
we're talking about aliens.
And last year, Trump appointed a new person, bro.
On some science fiction shit. But the question is, why did this shit end with this just one conversation in 2010?
No, it was last year. I didn't know about the 2010. I found out last year with Trump.
No, bro, this is 2010, bro. It's 2010 shit.
Right, but I found out from last year.
Trump was talking about the Space Force. That ain't got nothing to do with this. This is something completely different.
Yeah, and Trump appointed somebody, and that Mazalin Othman, that motherfucker is the UN appointed. But every nation has an appointed ambassador, bro. Look it up.
Hey man, y'all gotta start reading into this bullshit, man.
Bro, I'm only telling you what they reported, bro. Look it up. I'm not lying.
Trump ain't appoint no motherfucking alien ambassador, bro. That was the United Nations, not Trump. And that was 2010, bro. Some bullshit. Bringing attention to some bullshit.
Man, I need to see that, bro. Like, I believe because Taz is saying they're talking about extraterrestrial. If the UN is talking about sending an ambassador for the extraterrestrial, Yeah, that's fucking worth listening to. But they also brought Kermit the Frog there to talk about goddamn amphibians and shit.
I was just gonna say, bro, don't you remember?
I was gonna say the same shit, bro. Oh God.
Okay, so here's the ABC story. The ABC story said this U.S. space expert denies being an alien ambassador. It says that so much in the job title, if aliens get in touch with the UN, this would be an ideal place to start. So it's more like a thing of, let me see, that the official title is Head of the UN for Outer Space Affairs.
Okay. So alien ambassador is a goddamn trending.
Yeah, that's what make it sound good. You know what I'm saying? But they said if there is life, I guess, they say when I mean life, it's not people like you and I, but it could just be bacteria. We're not talking about human life. We're talking about, or green aliens. We're talking about bacteria. So no, they're not even. I mean, the article on ABC specifically pointed out that they're not talking about aliens. You gotta read the shit, man.
Look, bro, trust me. Look, it says this: the U.S. with aliens on Mars. Says Israelis.
Wait, what? No, don't go no further. Go back to the aliens on Mars. Talk about Israeli chief.
Yeah, former Israeli space chief.
I don't. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
It said the UFOs have asked not to publish that they are here. Humanity is not ready yet. Trump was on the verge of revealing it, but the aliens in the Galactic Federation are saying, wait, let people calm down first. They don't want to mass hysteria.
What the fuck are you reading?
Now, hold on. Hey, look this up, bro. I want y'all to look this up.
Man, put that shit on the screen.
I can't right now. I'm across the way.
I can't right now. I'm being pseudo. I'll put it up there.
Why not? Motherfucker, how you think we gonna get these motherfucking views though? We need a little bit of stability.
Fuck it, bro.
Mysterious 12-foot tall obelisk in U.S. desert prompted wild theories.
That's been debunked, bro.
What was it?
The obelisk?
It was just a fucking 3 pieces of metal put together. It looked like an obelisk. Motherfuckers went and stole that shit. Motherfuckers filmed themselves going out there cutting that bitch down.
So who put it there?
Now that was a mystery.
It's all over the world though. They got a couple of them showing up all over.
It's only 3 of them. It's only like 2 or 3 of them.
They put like 15 of them motherfuckers up.
Oh, well, I ain't checked on it since I saw them cut
and they
that
still
bitch
don't
down.
know who the fuck put them there.
But this, I mean, I would definitely say it's bullshit, but they're putting them everywhere.
Yeah, they still ain't figured out who put up the goddamn Georgia Guidestones, right?
Oh, they know who did that shit. He just anonymous.
No, they really don't know. I went there too and did content on that. Bro, that shit is some crazy. You ever been out there?
Never.
I never been out there, but I seen the drone footage.
Oh, you got
I seen
to
cameras
go.
everywhere.
Man,
go.
I didn't know who the fuck did it, bro. But they got cameras everywhere, and it's illegal for you to fucking take the shit.
Oh, it ain't been too many places in my life where I felt like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like you driving like 2 hours of nothing to get to this motherfucker. And then when you get there, it's just in the middle of nothing. I'm talking about the most, like if you just think of the most remote shit, you ride down the road and you glance over like, oh shit, there's Georgia Guidestones. It's that type of shit, bro. Like it's just in the middle of nothing. But as far as where it came from, the research I got to was it is anonymous, but it's Rosicrucian. It's that group of people that did it.
Yeah.
It did everything around it, you know what I'm saying? All the things that was written on it and whatnot. But it's a trip, man. You go in there and you look through that little hole and you see the North Star and they got the little the time capsule buried out there. Your phone won't work. As soon as you got the car, your phone don't work, bro. This shit is weird as fuck. It's like you talk on your phone all the way up until you get out in front of this motherfucker. It's like a weird energy by it. So your phone won't work. You can't call nobody. Of course, you can record it, but you can't go live like that.
Did you happen to pay attention to the temperature? Was there a sudden increase in temperature the closer you got to it when your phones didn't work?
It was hot as fuck out there. I can't tell you it was an increase as it was the summer. But it was it was hot as fuck, but Georgia too.
Because I know some other structures that do that. They kill them devices when you walk up on it. They like these, they call them homes, or cattles. They think they was either people lived in them or where they kept their animals. But there's no wall. There's no doors to get in. And once you get up on it, devices stop working. And the ones with the walls that you can step over, as soon as you get within that ring, they say it's a peak in temperature. It's real crazy.
Yeah, see, I believe that, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like this shit go from 3 bars. Like you can sit in the car and talk on the phone, but if you get out, it don't work. All your bars disappear. It's just weird, bro. It's like the closer you get to that structure, it's like the feeling of it is weird. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why it galvanized like so much attention and shit, because that shit is like it's a weird feeling out there.
That's crazy, bro. I say obviously they didn't drive it up there. I think they flew it in there and put it. You know what I'm saying?
No, the motherfucker who admitted, the motherfucker who carved it said that the dude came in and paid a flat rate to do something, and he did it.
I would like to see who that is, because niggas is detention seekers. Of course, if you say nobody speaking up for the good, I should say I did the shit. Ain't nobody else confessing to it. Fuck it.
Hey, nigga, you got niggas just like that waiting on copyrights to run around just so they can copyright the shit.
Mm-hmm.
They sitting there waiting on the copyright to run out, nigga, just so they can hide that shit. Like, domain names, all that shit.
That's fucked up, niggas be doing that shit, but
they
live with the music.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, I done seen niggas confess to killings that people just to get them killed.
Damn.
The unsolved murders, bro, just to get attention. We don't know who did it. I did it. Nigga, how did you do it? That ain't even how they died. Get the fuck out of here. You know they always keep certain details and shit that only the killer would know, or the detective. Motherfucker, yeah, and I choked them.
Yeah, that's the word on the Boston Strangler. They got a few of the crimes that they're saying he didn't do that. He just confessed to them. That was one of the videos I did. It said all the crimes he didn't do. Some of them he was wrong about the details and shit.
So what the motherfucker
want that type of clout though?
Bro, who want that type of smoke, nigga? I killed him.
I mean, shit, if you want to be famous though, man, shit, you do any motherfucking thing, bro. Shit. Look at Dylan Roof. I think Dylan Roof knew what the fuck he was doing that shit for, bro. He was going for the glory, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like some people do some shit for the glory. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
It was a Manchurian candidate, bro. I don't think that shit. The way they walked him out of there, nigga, like they had fucking
Manchurian candidate.
Yeah, I don't think they fed him down on this shit, bro. Did you see this nigga eyes?
So was his fuck? That's how crackers look. So you telling me that all this shit they found on this internet, he ain't do that? They planted that shit there?
Fucking racist,
bro. He went on a plantation tour in the South, bro. He did some shit I do for my content, bro. He went on a plantation tour of the South, praising all these Confederate monuments and bowing down to some Confederate monuments, wrapping up himself up in Confederate flags and shit, bro. We're not wrong with that, man.
Ain't no fucking Manchurian candidate. That nigga was woke and conscious doing all that.
Yeah, some of them people, man, they like when you've been programmed from a child, bro, it only take a certain word for you to change it to a certain being.
But what I'm saying is that he was that for years. He wasn't a good law-abiding citizen, and then just one day did some out-of-character shit. The nigga was a white supremacist. Manchurian candidates are not white supremacists, bro. They're good law-abiding citizens until they need to snap out of it and become a goddamn bomber or whatever.
Sirhan was a Manchurian candidate. We were talking about one.
Who?
Sirhan, the man.
Oh, Sirhan.
Yeah, that was a Manchurian candidate. You want to talk about one?
Add that to our list.
I don't even know what he did. I never heard of him.
Oh, you never heard of Sirhan?
He killed Senator Bobby Kennedy in LA.
Yeah.
When they asked him why he did it, he said, "You don't know. You have no recollection of it." And then when they went to go look at his, they always go dig the shit out, look at what you've been doing and shit. You got these weird ass diary entries like the scribbling and shit like that. He said it's not his writings. I believe him. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe he did that shit. That not knowingly anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why people like you dangerous, because you distract from stories like that with your bull finger.
Yeah, that's real shit. Like shit.
I don't believe in none of that shit, bro. All of them, there's no random ass motherfuckers going to blow up no fucking malls, bro. These niggas is planet.
Yeah, I think a random motherfucker will do that shit though, bro. That's some crazy motherfuckers out here, bro. I like them white boys at Columbine, for example, man, that shut that school up, bro. That shit ain't no that's some white boys that is school shit.
Bro, all of that Columbine shit, Boston Massacre shit, all that shit is the fucking same shit, bro.
It's not, bro. It's not.
Bro, I can show you video of the same motherfucking people that was at the Boston Massacre.
That don't got nothing to do with it. Hold on. That don't got nothing to do with it, because when you look at, you gotta start looking at stuff as a consumer. The United States is a very sophisticated entity, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So when things like this happen, why wouldn't you see the same people there, bro? You see the same police, you see the same politicians, then you catching these saying, like, I don't know why they doing it, bro. And I see what you're saying, because the one dude practicing to get his breath right before, I don't know what that nigga job is.
Yeah, bro, all of that shit.
I don't know what that nigga job is, bro. But to sit up here and just say, at the most, they're playing on it. They're adding shit after the fact, escalating it or exaggerating it or something. But the shit is happening. The shit that Columbine shit was real. That Columbine shit was not like
that ain't Sandy Hook, bro.
The bomber.
Oh yeah, and the Boston bombing like that, like bro, I agree with you. If the Boston bombing was suspect though.
That's why I said Columbine wasn't like the Boston bombing. The Boston bombing there's still some questions that need to be answered in that shit.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I think the further you go back, though, the more you can see shit. Like the first World Trade Center bombing, they got the FBI on the record telling because the bomb, shit like that. The further you go back, the more sloppy they are. But they got better and better at this type shit now. So now I think it's easy for it to say, man, that's got to be something to it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got so much better at covering up their hand. You know what I mean? But everything ain't staged. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get away from that shit, bro. Not everything.
Everything is staged until we prove it's not, bro. Fuck that. I'm not giving shit else the benefit of the doubt. If it come on TV, it's a movie. If you tell me, if you sit up and put all of this information in my head, you wanted me to believe something. You giving me all these little
I get that. But the thing is, a lot of people research don't add up to their conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be making some bold statements and don't be having information that will be important to come into that conclusion. Oh, I ain't know about that. All right, that's what I be like. Shit happens, but it's niggas that just think they psychic or they see the numbers, the patterns, this, that, and the other. Like, you still gotta look into that shit, bro. That ain't like certain shit, bro, where once you just see it, you see it. And it is what it is. Nah, bullshit happen in real life. Tragedy happen in real life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like 9/11. Like 9/11, I'm with you all day. I could walk that back and forth, up, down. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I can find on the Columbine is that the dude practicing his breath, the girl that supposedly died was in an interview or in another picture.
Yeah, in a picture.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that Alex Jones video, bro, where he was showing and looping and how they came and blocked in all the ambulance and not one never left. That's what fucked me up.
Yeah. Oh, when they were showing
the ambulance stayed there and not one left. That was
not
like,
one left.
Yeah, that's
they
what
going
I'm
through the
saying.
front door, coming out the back, going through the front door, coming out the back. Like,
that shit fucked me up, bro.
Emergency vehicle. The emergency response was suspect as shit, bro.
Yeah, you gotta start looking at all that shit, bro. Like, you shouldn't be mad that a nigga suspect about the shit that they want us to believe, because it's clear. They can just keep shit a secret, bro. That's like two presidents meeting, and then they sit out there and take pictures and hold hands and shake hands, and then you can go talk behind closed doors.
Bro. It just can't be a theory with no support. I think that's part of the problem now. People have a bunch of theories with nothing to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Like there be some legit shit going on that need to get called out, but then I think you lose credibility on the conspiracy arguments when you can't back them up.
I distrust. I feel it. I just know it.
Like, nah, bro, that'd be real information out here on some of this shit that could bring you home. You know what I'm saying? And you know, motherfuckers just so conspiracy minded, they mail it in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, if you're gonna be talking about this shit, motherfuckers need to know the real. And like I say, it's some real shit to it, but you know, it's easier to just skip over it and say, well, you know, if you don't believe me, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, show me.
And another thing is that they actually put false information out there on purpose to actually kill the credibility of people who are looking into these things. That's why it's important for us to be careful, because if we believe some of this stuff, like once you get caught telling some misinformation, that knocks a lot of credibility of niggas ever fucking with you again, especially when they got a propaganda machine that can then put you on blast. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened to Jim Garrison. That's one of the most interesting stories in that JFK assassination shit. Because he was the motherfucker that was taking motherfuckers to court. He was the district attorney in New Orleans. And so he felt like he cracked the motherfucking case, bro. He sent subpoenas and indictments on the JFK assassination and shit. And they called him up one time. He went to go interview somebody. And I think the person gave him false information. And he used that. And you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker flipped on him like, nah, I ain't say that. And they killed his credibility. And for that, they killed any investigation he was trying to do into that assassination. There was, you know, a legit investigation from, you know what I'm saying, from outside the scope of the government and inside like a smaller box. They killed this shit. His name was Jim Garrison.
Mm-hmm. So what you think happened with the JFK assassination?
I think a bunch of groups came together, man. I mean, shit, you only need, you know, the head of the Secret Service. You need top members of the CIA, a few congressmen, the vice president who's gonna become president. You know what I mean? You get a good 25 motherfuckers in a smoke-filled room. I think, you know what I'm saying? Bring in a few mafia cats to muddy up the waters. You know what I'm saying? Put some cats in a few different places, and you know what I'm saying? This is the plan. I think it was a group that, you know what I'm saying, is government sponsored. But at the end of the day, you just can't put a name or a face on it. It'll never happen. There's too many people involved, too much cover up, too much history. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why you got so many conspiracy theories that include so many different entities, because all of these people in some way are involved. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, it's just one of the things. You can't make Lee Harvey Oswald as involved as, let's say, a Clay Shaw, but you don't see the imagery in the history behind the Clay Shaw. So a lot of people don't know that name. They only know Oswald because, like, you know, the propaganda machine. But man, Lee Harvey Oswald ain't do shit, bro. That was an innocent man, fam. Straight up. They fucked that boy over, bro.
Yeah.
I was involved, bro, but not involved with that. He was involved with that team. It seemed like they just X'd him out.
Like, cause he was a military. He was in the end game. He was in the crowd. He just wasn't a part of that operation. It seemed like they made him a part of that shit.
See, he was part of Operation 40. Like, he was part of every little thing that's going on in this secret society shit, per se, with these little army mercenary groups they had. I'm not saying he was no part of that part of it, but when it comes to the JFK assassination, that man was placed there at that moment to take the fall.
Hey, what movie they made that did that same shit? They hired him to be a fucking shooter, but he didn't take the shot, and somebody else.
The movie Shooter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
that's Lee Harvey Oswald's story, bro, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one thing that got me when I checked that out was the governor of Texas. I think that's who it was. It was the governor or the senator of Texas that was in the front seat. When the shit, that name. When the shit went down, he automatically leaned back. He turned to the side to look at Kennedy behind him, and then he leaned back onto his wife, which gave which gave me. I was like, he knew the line of fire because he laid back against his wife, like, to get out of the way. Like, yeah, y'all can have that.
No, he got hit.
Yeah, I know he got hit. But I don't think that was the reaction from him getting hit, because he was conscious enough. He looked toward Kennedy and saw him holding his neck, and he saw his head was still there, and he knew it wasn't over with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to get hit and just duck down, but he got hit, looked toward Kennedy, and then leaned back toward his right. To me, that was something else. And then on top of that, when they interviewed him in the hospital, he said the first thing he thought when he got shot was, they're gonna kill us all.
My God, they're gonna kill us all.
And that's a fucked up quote from somebody who has no idea what's going on versus someone who has some type of idea what's going on. Like, why would you say they instead of some general, like somebody?
My God,
say,
kill us all.
Yeah, to me, that they were supposed to kill him.
I see you doing it. Swallow easy. Hey, bro, I see you, bro. Yeah, that's one of those statements from the JFK assassination that always has led people to question Governor Connolly's involvement, because he said it 5 different times. He said it in 5 different. He said it laid in the hospital bed. He said it to the Warren Commission. He said it on the documentary. You know what I'm saying? So he's always kept that consistent statement. And Jackie said it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been there. You know, it's always been there.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I started researching, bro, when I actually became somebody who read and research and whatnot. That was the first thing I researched, bro, with the JFK assassination in depth. That was like 1996.
Damn.
The word on the street, one of the Italian families made sure that shit happened, though. They funded it at least, or they had something to do with it. Their hands in it.
Yeah, you know it's a
it's like some crazy, like this conversation in particular is crazy because it has so many different facets of information that you could just go down the rabbit hole. Like, this shit is kind of scary, borderline scary. You know what I'm saying? When you think about the intent behind the action, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was a real live thought out plan. Like, in order for somebody to have a gun in an area for it to be lined up perfectly, because if you're talking about a sniper rifle, take it from somebody who's an avid shooter. I go to the gun range all the time. You have to take into consideration a multiplicity of things. When the direction that you're shooting in, the speed and trajectory of the projectile. So it's a lot that goes into actually firing a firearm. for somebody to hit somebody in a moving vehicle says a lot in itself. Like that, in order to have that kind of accuracy, this is not a random person. That's not a random act of anger or madness. Like, and that's dead accurate. If you hit somebody in the neck and then followed up with a headshot, bro, that's accuracy like a motherfucker, bro. That's military accuracy.
You gotta understand too, though, bro. With that being said, now being shot in the throat in the way he got hit, bro, there's no fucking way that shot didn't come from that goddamn grassy knoll. Again, I've been there. I've seen it from all angles. There is no way that shot didn't come from behind that fence. No way.
That's crazy, bro.
Miss everybody in the crowd and get your intended target, bro. That is on a whole nother level. You feel me? Like that's on a whole nother level. The accuracy necessary for that to take place is on a whole nother level. Because you're talking about, again, hitting somebody in the middle of a crowd while a car is moving. You know what I mean? Like, that's science, motherfucker. You can't just hit.
This is it.
And then two accurate shots, two to the upper diaphragm in the same area. Like, if you're talking about the neck and the head, you're talking about maybe 6 inches apart. Bro, that's accuracy. That's assassination accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's beyond me, bro.
Yeah, but I agree with that, Taz. You can tell the way that it hit him, even the headshot. That's where it was coming from. Like that bridge, that walkway, that knoll.
Triple overpass.
Man.
The triple overpass. Hey, if y'all want, bro, on Monday, I can go up that bitch and if you go live swab, I'll show you that bitch. I'm here.
Yeah, so check it out. I'll link up with you, bro. I go to that, bro. Every time I come that way, bro, I ain't get a time yet. I'll stop and down, bro.
Facts, man. On God. I went over there myself, and it's unbelievable. Like the story from where they actually show where the supposed shot came from. As a shooter, it's impossible.
You ain't going. You ain't going.
It's impossible, bro. That's an impossible shot.
Yeah. Hey,
You're
that's like the impossible trajectory of the
bullets.
9/11. The 9/11 planes was an impossible. Like
I would say the 9/11 planes is more of a possibility than that assassination happened with somebody shooting from the bookstore. It's
bro, they would have had to bend. They would have had to curve the bullet there. I'm gonna shoot on Monday because that's
I remember
on
the
Monday.
magic bullet and all of that. Yeah, but we can do that.
If you see the trajectory from the actual area, the window that
it's an insult.
Question, it's a fucking insult to anybody's intelligence.
Yes, it is. Like, bro,
dude, there's buildings in the way.
Sure.
I'm gonna show you. There's buildings in the way, bro. Like you must think we crazy.
He said there's buildings in the way. In the way, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna show you. I was down there last year, bro. Stopped down there at the depository and bought this from a nigga, bro. The black man out there selling these motherfuckers $20. And it say $3.95 on there, right? Like it literally says $3.95 on there. I bought the motherfucker anyway, though. But yeah, that's it's a trip, bro. Like you go and once you see it, it really is an insult to your fucking intelligence. Like I can't believe they sold this shit to the American public, bro. Like if you live in Dallas and see this shit, you got to know ain't no way Kennedy took a shot from the front in the throat already past the building. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Past the building.
It's impossible, bro. Like they would have had to curve the fucking bullet. Like the bullet would have had to change its trajectory in mid-trajectory. That's impossible. That means somebody would have to know where you're gonna shoot. You time it precisely, and the person that's shooting knows exactly where to aim to hit the other bullet to change its trajectory. That's fucking impossible, bro. That's impossible.
Yeah, and that's what let me know what the government is capable of.
Yeah, this government's fucked up.
I came through the door reading shit like that, like, oh shit, dog. This is what we dealing with. That was my first conspiracy understanding, bro, was that one. Like, oh, no.
Man,
It's one thing to pull it off, bro, but it's another to keep it covered up for 60, 70 years, bro. Motherfuckers still don't know what happened.
For generations. Like, your great-grandkids ain't even like, yeah, man, granddaddy was lying, man. They're like, nah. That was
Look
real.
at Jimmy Hoffa. Look at Jimmy Hoffa. They didn't even give a body for that one.
Yeah, I've been fucked up, bro, about, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was 9/11, bro. Like, I was clueless until that shit happened. Once that shit happened, bro, it's like like I called a glitch in the matrix. That's how I said it. You know what I'm saying? I saw behind the curtain. A motherfucker fucked up. And I caught that shit like, hold on. Then I saw how fast they was responding and how fast they knew who did it. They had niggas' faces out there today, the same
day, yeah.
And they had niggas birth records.
That wasn't what was implausible to me, though. Because you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go through a process to get on the plane. So that ain't what bothered me as much. I think what bothered me is the buildings falling completely down out the sky. Like, I think that was like, wait a minute, bro. Like, I ain't never seen a building just crumble.
They never have neither. That was the first 3 buildings in the whole entirety of the world to do that.
That motherfucker crumbled demolition style, bro. Like, straight down, perfect. Like, that shit was like, well, damn, bro. Like, you mean you could be inside of a building and something happened to the top of it and the whole building collapsed?
And the whole thing collapsed? Yeah, no.
Like, how heavy was the fucking plane, bro? Like, god damn.
Yeah.
And Taz, here's the crazy thing about it, bro. Most people don't even know there's like a local thing that happens in everyone's city, downtown, in their downtown areas, where they actually destroy the building and they let people come to watch. You know what I'm saying? So you could actually go in your local city, find out when they're doing some demolishing, and actually watch the process of how it's supposed to look when it's done with proper planning. And you know what I found to be odd? It looks like proper fucking planning. I shit you not, bro. From the top going from the very top to the second floor to the third floor. That's literally like when they set up the dynamite or whatever they're using on each beam. They use the support beams to break down the actual infrastructure. They think niggas are stupid because, you know, we into music and shit like that, and we like hoes shaking their ass. But in actuality, we pay attention to the small thing. And I always found that to be very odd. You know what I'm saying? To have something that they said was an impact. If you like make a model size scale, and I'm talking about out of cardboard box, you ain't even got to use nothing that's actually the same as the quality of the actual building. You could actually see with your own 2 eyes the way that it's supposed to break down. If you just apply your own physical pressure to a box, to a cardboard box, you see how that's supposed to happen. If you're talking about impact changes the way that it crumbles. So if I throw a rock at an object, the rock is going to go through the object if the object is weak enough, correct? Like a window.
Mm-hmm.
You get glass
and the
on
object
how
is
many
going to
sides?
break in that direction.
Do you only get glass on one side when you break it, or both? Because you've thrown an object through it.
Well, you will get a blast on one side, and you'll get a debris fall on the entrance side. Yeah.
So what was up with that? Like, why didn't we get that? Like, how slow was the plane going for it to land?
But the thing was, they said the building fell due to structural damage from fire. So they didn't say the hit from the plane is what took them down, but the fire burnt, compromised the integrity of the buildings, and they fell, which, like I said, would have been the first time that happened in human history. We have buildings burning for whole days, hours, days, stuff like that, including the World Trade Center that fell that day. And then on top of that, because they got, because I was laying in the bed, I ain't gonna lie. I was in the bed, and it's like when I wake up, I turn my TV on and I roll back over, and I heard them, the World Trade Tower. I thought they was doing like some type of anniversary for the other World Trade Center tower that got bombed by the woman, the Unabomber, whatever the fuck the nigga was. But then I'm hearing them talking. I'm like, hold on, this happening right now. They said New York. So I rolled back over. Boom. Second plane hit. I said, what the fuck? I sat up on my bed and I watched that shit. But I swear, it was like, once they was, because, yeah, people, like Dad say, people go through the airport, but for the news to get this information, for this shit to come from the FBI, the CIA, whoever's supposed to the news, like, yeah, these are the people who did it. Like, that's not even cold. You don't alert the families of the people that you're looking for publicly like that. You know what I'm saying? That's letting everybody know, pack up your bags, get out of town. They looking for, they know who it is. They know who it is. So I just started researching the Middle East. And I'm like, hold on, these niggas is friends. Yeah. And I remember Saddam Hussein. I started looking at him. I'm like, damn. Okay, then I started looking into the Taliban. Then I started looking, I'm like, hold on, bro. And then that's when that wormhole came. I was with the Nation of Islam. I was like, motherfucking Neo Muhammad and all of that shit. And then I was like, okay, hold on. Now the people in England don't even like their government, bro. Like, hold on, fam. Margaret Thatcher and all of them motherfuckers. I said, damn. And after that, it just started getting ridiculous. Like the woman on the BBC News talking about Building 7 failed and it's behind her still structurally intact. I said, damn. That's it right there, bro.
In real time. Bro, and guess where I was? While you was rolling over in your bed at home, I was at Edgewater High School.
Yeah, Edgewater is crazy.
Bro, that is the craziest footage, I think, on the internet, bro. Like, bro, you cannot make that shit up, bro.
That shit like,
hey, man, and look, this is the thing. Now, this is what we gotta be careful of, bro, because years from now, motherfuckers will call that shit a Mandela effect or some shit like that, bro. That shit happened that way, bro.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Years from now, they'll be saying that shit was a Mandela effect, a prediction or some shit, bro.
On my life, they digitally removed the buildings from behind. Got a whole nother video out there. Hey, look, remember when it started fuzzing up? I don't know what that didn't look like, a fake spoof move. That shit did.
Look at that loose change. That's what that whole shit. That video, loose change, bro.
Yeah, loose change. So that's
that whole shit.
Yep, they compiled the shit out of that information. Yeah. I said, damn. Then the revised version.
Yeah,
they filed the money.
Shit like that had dropped. Now that shit had 17, 20 million views or a billion views, nigga. Because that was the first viral video that I recall. Loose change. That was the first video. It was like, you have to get this, and it's only on the internet.
Yep.
Swoop for it, baby.
Actually, before the little viral fights and all that, before all that shit, that was it.
Yeah, that's what set me on the little internet questions. I used to look up, like I said, the JFK shit, and then I was big on the pop shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, I ain't gonna lie, for a good year, so I thought he might still be alive. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the research and fucking with the lyrics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I mean, hoping he wasn't dead yet, listening to the lyrics and still trying to stretch it out. I'm moving that to like really, like I say, government conspiracy shit. And then, like you say, when 9/11 happens and you already looking at this shit, like you say, wow, that shit woke you up. So imagine if you already
on that shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you already like somewhat woke in studying this type shit. JFK Jr. that got killed in the middle of this shit of me reading about JFK. Killed I'm like, damn, okay, that has something to do with it. So I'm putting that shit together and looking at that shit for years, and then 9/11 happened. And it's like, yeah, dog, so it's some wild shit going on. Like, this is other shit out here that you'll never be able to truly know. You'll never be able to get all this shit together.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Malcolm X and the JFK assassination was my obsession. Like, that was my obsession, even while I was going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Malcolm X in particular, because of the trajectory of his shots as well. Like, I come from a family of shooters. Like, I'm not gonna sit here in front, fuck around, bullshit. I come from a family of them. I got some in the military that was shooting for them, and I got some that wasn't in the military that was just shooting for shooting. And that's just like kind of been something I was drawn to. So like learning about guns, the projection, how like everything, the weather takes effect, how hitting a blade of grass can actually knock your bullet off a centimeter, like that was interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? So when I found out that there was men standing underneath where he would be on a podium, which means that their bullets would have had to travel upward in order to, you know, do the damage that was claimed by their firearm. And then you actually see the trajectory of the downward, the downward exit wound. That at that point in time kind of like blew my mind. I'm like, wow. So they said that the Nation of Islam did it, but the Nation of Islam didn't do it. So who said that? And then it started me down this weird path where I'm like, now everything that the government does is questionable. Led me to the Moorish Science Temple with my uncles. I started to learn a little bit, you know what I'm saying, as far as like how the Moors perceive the government and what kind of information they was coming across and things of that nature. And it just kind of brought me to like the internet, like where you see all of these fascinating videos that talk about government officials. They give you these names, these times, these dates. Steve Coakley is like my idol. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you ever wanted to tell me like there was a person that I idolized personally, it'd be Steve Coakley. Because of
I was one of them dudes.
No bullshit. Like, oh my God, bro.
I never got enough of him. A lot of other people,
ever.
Like I went through that information so much, I was like, okay, I literally, you know what I'm saying? But he had names.
He had
that nigga was start coming with.
He's my Vatican. That's my Vatican. Like that brother with addresses on everybody.
Steve Coakley had me in Memphis, bro. He the one that had me in Memphis looking at that MLK assassination.
Right.
Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? I went to Memphis because of him, bro. And that's one where I walked away feeling like, yeah, I think I got this. I really think I know how to MLK. And it was his video, a video I saw of him talking about Jesse Jackson being involved in it is what got me to investigate that thoroughly. Yeah. I feel like I cracked the MLK case, man.
Here you know. Hey, the crazy thing is, bro, when you really be on it like that, and that's kind of why, Lance, when you hear us say like, bro, get off that fuck shit and actually present some solid information, is because when you go off into these little parallels and into these little realms, it requires a shit ton, because you're actually coming in from the standpoint of, I believe what the fuck I heard. So now you're almost disproving, or you're not almost, you're literally disproving yourself at that point. So in order to do that, it's going to take a lot of credibility. And especially when you're presenting it to your brothers, like on a panel like this, it requires a lot of credibility when you're talking to other people who don't know your information or who haven't heard your information before. So when you say stupid shit like the white party, we perceive it as he just want to be with the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about the undertone or the underlying meanings that you may have, that you may have already researched, that go far beyond the terminology white party. I just want to bring that full circle, y'all.
I got
you. I can't, man, I'm not going to make no excuses for you niggas being dumber than me.
Yeah, facts. Don't do that, bro.
Land yourselves, bro. Because I have the information, I put my work in, and you never heard of it.
What was another fire ass document? You know, another fire ass video to me, bro. Hidden in plain sight. Y'all saw that one?
Now, is that the one with the dude sitting there talking with the planes? The white dude is one dude, he just sitting there talking, and he's showing the plane going in and showing the fuselage.
Oh, no, this didn't have nothing to do with 9/11. This was just another one of them YouTube videos that had a compoundment of information. I was like, whoa, it was talking about
that sounds familiar.
The Masonic signs built into the structure of cities.
Oh yeah,
like that.
I seen that. Yeah, that was interesting as shit too. That led me to books. That led me to a bunch of Masonic books. All them fucking hand signs to them different people all over the fucking world. Saddam Hussein.
The buildings, the archways in the buildings, and the layout of the streets, and you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that. You know, the leaves above the Capitol building doors, you know, the rosary around and all that shit. How the UN sit in the power sign. You know,
want to know something crazy? You want to know something crazy, Swab? My research in this led me to a brother named Dolo the Moor.
Yeah.
That's how I met Gold. That's
That's crazy.
Because Dolo was on that heavy signage, like he was on like all the Masonic signs, bro, was on that shit. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And he talking about the same shit, you know what I'm saying? That was in the video. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna go check him out and I'm gonna go fuck with him and see what's going on. And
then playing,
he got
that's fine.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy as fuck, bro. Damn.
And I got another one was called The Money Changers. That was a dope
one.
I've seen that.
Hey, you ever seen The Greatest Story Never Told?
Love it.
Why do I want to say yeah, but I'm gonna say no.
By Hitler.
So incredible, bro.
That shit was fucking captivating. I'm not gonna lie. That was good.
It was about Hitler.
It was about Hitler, the Nazis.
It was like he was an actor and shit.
Yeah, it was showing a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, hell, it showed a lot of actors in that bitch. It showed actors inside a motherfucking concentration camp. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think I'm understanding.
Bro, my mind blown.
The Hoover tapes, we know that they
going down.
You said what?
My bad. That was me. I was accidentally. I was trying to find this video. Man, let me share my screen right quick. I was gonna show you all over this video when I was in Memphis.
Let me give the permission right quick. I think that's better.
I was just looking for it, man. I'm kind of salty, man. I gotta figure out a way to get this shit better into the algorithm because I had to actually go digging up, but it shouldn't be that hard to find, given that I know what the video was called. Like, but YouTube be suppressing certain shit. If I get on here and drag one of these niggas, bro, that should be right there. I do a video about one of these lame ass manosphere niggas. You can find that shit easily, bro. I'm sitting here talking about some real shit. It's gotta dig that shit up. That shit crazy.
Okay, here you go. There you go, man. Shout out to the chat, man. I've been cleaning the house up, but hold on. Oh shit. Yeah, shout out to the chat. No, let me come. Okay, fuck it. Korea the introvert knew where it came, man. Shout out to Yara, being in the building, man. Astro, Malik, Rain, y'all already know, man. Brandon Bay, Blue, man, y'all already know what's up. Enjoy the conversation.
All right, so when you go there, bro, that's my whole screen there. Hold on, let me take it down. My whole screen. When you go there, bro, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You ever go to this site, but okay, so this thing right here, you know, this is what they acted like the people was pointing to. And this is what fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? Because when Steve Copley said in that video, he said that phony pointing. I don't know if y'all ever see. Did y'all ever see that video where he's talking about Jesse? Where he said Jesse was responsible?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called it that phony pointing in that video. Yeah. So that's what got me to looking for the pointing. and somebody else had did a documentary. And it wasn't even a documentary, actually, some shit they wrote up. But it was back then, you know what I'm saying? It was back, and they tracked it, right? And so what they had came up with was some old pictures. You know what I'm saying? Them my pictures when I was there. But they had old pictures of Memphis and whatnot. And so they showed where they had built a wall right there to cover all this shit up. See how they built this wall? So you couldn't see right here where MLK shot at. You couldn't see this up here no more. Because they had built this wall here.
That's crazy.
See what I'm saying? So now, if you go look at this shit, all of this is part of this. It's all a museum. So you can't even see this anymore, and it's still there. It's still there. It's still, that little chimney section is still there. Now, again, when you go back to the pointing, to me, it's not even a question of what they point at. And like I said, I went to go actually prove it and see it, bro. To see if it was just all talk or if it was some bullshit there. It's bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, I saw it, bro. I went and took a picture of it from the outside so you can see it, nigga. It's still there. They rebuilt it. It's clean. It's brand new. But they never have to talk about it because people don't realize the trajectory from that to where the building used to be. Now they got the building all curved around, bro. So it ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a new stream started, people. Finna end this one. Refresh. Head back to the Argument League, man. It's the league.
Now, for example, if you go there now, that building would be